What up, y'all? This your boy Westside Willie, pilot of the Bebop, coming in. I'm just letting y'all know that we will be departing from Detroit very shortly. So everybody get in their seats, sit down, relax, and if there's any thickums on this flight, you're invited to the cockpit.
Bebop, got it on lock. Check your wristwatch. Tick-tock, time for lift off. You hear the stars calling. Baby, come and hold me tight. Cause the sky's falling in deep space, writing these jams. All I need is Jordan, don't look back. It's a price on your head, and they'll double that pay. If you alive, not dead. These cats is new to these scenes and new to these walls. And when the shots start firing, they start to look for the door. Baby, don't get too close. I'm a cowboy. Wake up and see that I'm gone, I'm where the stars going. One thing I can say about life is that it's not born. And one thing I can say about us, we'll never stop hunting. I'm with my day ones, double shot, messing with my third eye. Brody wanna tag along, well we need a fourth mic, I plead the fifth. If the feds start catching up in space so long, I'm getting used to us suiting up with my day ones, double shot, messing with my third eye. Brody wanna tag along, well we need a fourth mic, I plead the fifth. If the feds start catching up in space so long, I'm getting used to us suiting up.
All right, you're doing the intro, Antonio.
Yo, can we hear each other? I don't have no headphones.
Yeah.
I don't have no headphones.
Yeah. Ooh.
We're gonna have to cut this part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta cut this short.
We ain't gotta cut shit but our wrists.
You and cut that shit horizontal, vertical for results, nigga.
Is it down the lane and not
You
across
learn
the street or
anything
across
from
the street?
Hannah.
Not down the lane.
Across the street for
You gotta go down.
for attention,
Yeah.
down the lane for results.
Down
Antonio, do the
street for
intro.
results.
Okay. Hi, guys.
That's what Meg said on Family Guy.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey guys, welcome to the Bebop Boys podcast, where we talk about movies, anime, comic books, and all types of fly shit. Fellas, what it do, baby boo?
You all right, bro?
You gassy, girl.
Yeah, man, I just had a corn dog with mustard.
You gassy.
And now I'm drinking
It's not
coffee.
the fucking corn dog with mustard. It's the corn dog with mustard with a glass of fucking milk.
That was a tall glass.
No,
Yeah.
the milk
I
cures.
done told
Yeah,
you.
the milk cures the heartburn. But I'm having coffee now after my corn dog with mustard. And Chuck
Coffee is
also took a
acidic.
bite of my corn dog a little bit, so that might be part of it.
Your stomach gonna sound like a shoe in the dryer, bro. God damn.
This is regular for me.
Jesus Christ.
Don't go in the bathroom after him, please.
It's not. It has nothing to do with the bathroom. It just has to do with.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
It has to do with my burping.
Oh, okay.
You gay.
Burp.
Yeah, it's just burp.
How's it going, fellas?
Fucking phenomenal, bro. I ain't been here in a minute, and
You just here last episode.
I wasn't here last episode.
You wasn't?
Damn, recognize, bro. I wasn't here. I wasn't here for the Deadpool episode, and I want to give my
Oh.
Deadpool thoughts. It was very good. Loved it. Not my favorite Deadpool, but it was good.
How
Shut
is
up.
not your favorite Deadpool?
Because the second one is my favorite Deadpool.
So good. It was good.
It
Second
was
one
good.
And I went home and watched it again because I saw Deadpool 3 over the time that I was out of here. I saw Deadpool 3 over again the second time.
I'm saying
And I understand it more the second time than watching it the first time. And then I went home and watched Deadpool 2, and I'm like, yeah, I like this one a little bit more.
I
Yeah.
like certain things of Deadpool 2. Like I like the intro. I like Domino.
I really like
love
Domino.
I'm mad Domino wasn't in it in this one, but they have too many characters.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
understand.
exactly. But you got to go somewhere.
She could have been the Void even, but like I like Domino.
I didn't notice that.
That Juggernaut shit.
yeah.
I'm
I didn't
sorry.
notice that she wasn't there.
You know, like the Juggernaut in Deadpool 2?
I was.
That was literally the best Juggernaut we've ever had.
I
live
mean,
action.
it's only been 2.
I know.
You
but
like
I
the
stand
wait,
on
you
that.
saying the Last Stand's not
Now
the best
3.
one? The Last Stand Juggernaut. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. And then you say some kitty. You remember that shit? Nah.
Uh-huh. Chasing Kid.
You don't remember that shit.
Oh, I remember it. I'm just upset that you brought it the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why would you do that to me?
It's
sorry.
good parts, but like I don't know.
Cut that out, Wes.
Staying.
Thank
Thank you, Jamie.
Anything happened cool this weekend aside from Deadpool, guys? That we want to.
Today is Friday.
no, not really.
Oh, Friday this week.
Oh yeah,
Shit.
This is a different day.
This is a different day. Yeah, because
We're re-recording the fucking episode, so this is take 2.
Take
this
2,
time we added
action.
Jalir.
I will say though, I
Race swap.
What?
Because of Matt, right?
No, Matt
He
wasn't here. either.
Oh shit!
But
Yeah,
Wes, if you could
real.
race swap us
Damn.
in the video,
Sure thing.
God damn.
I don't know how that's gonna work really.
I did finish this morning. So all 10 episodes of Batman Cape Crusader.
It came out.
It came out. It
Yeah.
dropped, and I finished all of them. I started last night. And
I heard he has a
finished
gun
it
in
today.
there.
Rating 1 of 10. 1 of 10. What are you rating it?
I will rate it as a solid 6.
A 6? Wow.
7. I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a
Goddamn.
7. And I'll give it a 7 because the story's great. Nothing that crazy happens. They have some wild interpretations of some of the characters, but nothing too jarring. What's really bad is the animation.
Damn.
That animation is really bad, guys.
Because don't they use like the same one from the 90s?
It's no, and that's what I thought. I was really excited
I
for
think
it.
they was trying to like mimic that.
It's not though. They thought you said it's the same animation as what they're doing for the new movies right now. Just the style of it is the noir 90s, 40s, but it's the same like weird comic booky.
Super thick black lines around.
Yes. And so that it takes me out of it a little bit because but everything else is good. I would say the title is misleading. It's definitely a more Batman and Friends story.
Ooh, Friends.
So
Who's the Friends?
Jennifer Aniston.
Barbara's in it, who's now, spoiler alert, for Batman Cape Crusader. So there's different interpretations of a lot of the characters going on. So Barbara is now a lawyer, and she helps out in the DA's office and in her dad's office
I
in
could
the
see
criminal
that. Yeah.
stuff. Cool, makes sense. Lucius is his lawyer now. It's his personal lawyer. Harley, which is the best part. Harley is so fucking good in this. Harley is now she's already a therapist, right?
Mhm.
But she's just a general therapist. She's not an Arkham
Okay.
affiliated
She's the regular
therapist.
one.
Yeah, and so Bruce gets in trouble and he has to take court mandated therapy, and she is his therapist for a little bit, and she reads him the fucking filth. She tells
Harley
him,
Quinn?
yeah. And she even has her own interpretation. She has a new costume, none of that red and shit. She's so fucking good. She's in a relationship with Renee. Renee pretty much stays the same in the movie. There's a good twist with Clayface. There's a good twist with Catwoman. Actually, Catwoman will be the most disappointing, but there's a twist with her. There's a twist with did I say
He's
Two-Face
a
already?
cat man.
No.
No.
Like
The woke agenda that made
Catman.
Catwoman a trans woman.
That'd be fun. Catman's actually an actual Batman villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Batman villain. Which, real quick, just fun fact about Catman, was played by Adam West on Fairly Odd
Yeah, I
Parents.
was just about to bring that up.
Yeah.
So Adam West played
Yeah,
Batman.
Oh, you're
so
right.
And he
Yeah,
played like a
Catman.
real cat too. It was
Damn.
really hilarious.
Yeah, I forgot about
Catman's
that.
a real Batman villain.
Yeah.
Like Detective Comics issue like 300 or some shit like that, 330 something. But yeah,
Too many fucking villains. Everybody
Yeah.
don't need to be a villain.
It is.
everybody does.
How many
need to
people
be-
hate this nigga? That's crazy.
I mean, he's a rich billionaire. Fucking well, they don't know that.
They don't become
They
a
don't know
villain
what he is.
because
Yeah, but
they
he's
hate him.
Gotham. Hey,
They become a
Gotham.
villain because they try to
Literally,
get them
Gotham's
ups.
cursed. Deadass, Gotham is cursed. There's a comic book about it. I can't think of the name of it right now.
Yeah, sun never rises.
Cursed Gotham.
Yeah, like niggas
Jim,
just
can
move.
you look up the cursed Gotham?
Jamie.
You look up the cursed Gotham comic book, please.
Oh,
But
this
there's a
nigga's
story about why Gotham just keeps getting worse no matter what anybody does to it. The city is actually cursed.
Did you just talk to him like he Alexa?
gentrification?
Yeah, that's what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, his
Oh, I'm
name's
about
Jamie,
to have
though.
him look up
His
so
name's
much shit.
Jamie, though.
Yo,
We call him
You
Jamie.
never watch Joe Rogan podcast?
no, I have a life. I'm not watching Joe Rogan.
Nigga, you watch other podcasts.
That's a read.
Yeah, you can watch
That's
the
a
Joe
joke.
Budden
It's a joke.
podcast.
It's
This
a
nigga
joke.
just said
It's a joke.
This
I
nigga said
I used to
10
watch his
minutes
shit.
ago I watched nature podcast, nature documentary.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
so cute. You and your
Because
wife.
I want to, no, just me. Just me.
I thought
Sitting
you
on the
you
couch.
sent the video.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she was listening to some fucking, what was it? Some lame niggas.
Neighbor down the street or something like that.
2 podcasts on the left.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not lame, my bad. Not
Did you find it, Jamie?
I did. There's a whole wiki on it.
Yeah. What's it called?
titled?
Cursed Gotham City.
No.
No.
I would just move.
No, he said, "Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, I
Oh.
would just move.
But yeah.
Just move.
But anyways.
I'm about to ask so
Cape
much shit
Crusader.
now that we got Jamie.
So,
It's over.
so it, like I said, it's really Batman itself plays he he's a supporting character, I would say. Even Bruce to an extent. You really following the rise of the crime and the bullshit that's happening in Gotham, and it's told from a noir perspective. Oh, Penguin, there's a new interpretation of Penguin, female, but that's not even it. Like it stops there. It's like a bunch of shit that happens. It's very cool for certain the things that they changed and the things that they done to the story. The only thing that takes me out of it is that fucking animation. The animation, it's so cheap, and I can. It's so bad.
And it's
it looks like a PS2 game, bro.
Yeah, yes, it's that. It looks like the mouse is like.
It's on Amazon.
There's no curving or anything. It's just like.
It looks like you're imitating a fish.
An autistic sperm whale.
He brought it up. Yo, he gonna bring it
the
up.
worst way to bring it up, though.
We're doing it again. But yeah.
It's now an inside joke between people who've never heard the last episode that will never be released.
No, probably we should probably save that as like a Patreon. Because it was funny. We were doing dumb shit.
They can't hear you.
We're always
So
doing
just
dumb
us
shit.
replying to
You can't
you.
fucking do anything with it.
But yeah, it was I really liked it. It was just they do better on the animation. I know Warner Brothers, y'all going through shit, y'all budget tights, and y'all
Their
close down
animation
Cartoon
used to
Network.
be really good.
They cut down on that shit when this shit happened with Discovery. That's why Young Justice got canceled. That's why I see Cartoon Network. Something's going on with Cartoon Network right now. That Discovery merger really hurt the animation.
Yeah, I think Cartoon Network department is kind of like they
They're shut
shifted
down.
away from it. Yeah.
They
That
shut down.
Superman movie looked nice.
Okay.
Which one?
The first one that was starting the new animated,
And it got worse progressively.
because that one looked really
You
good.
talking about the series or the movie?
The
The movie. There's an animated movie that came out that started the new animated kind
Universe.
of launch.
'Cause I know
And
it's
it
a
was Superman. It was like his origin story. Martian Manhunter was in there. Parasite was in there. Lobo was in there. It was a really good movie. But the animation was clean. Martian Manhunter was clean.
It literally got worse after that, though.
Well, I think Warner Brothers has just been losing money, just period. So
They're
like,
not losing money.
They're
They're trying to save money, but just like
Well, they're trying to save money, but they put a lot of like stock into a lot of things that did not make money.
Yeah, like Batgirl.
Well,
they didn't try to make money off of it.
well,
No, I mean,
honestly, like Blue
that was
Beetle.
a
That
tax
shit
cut,
right
baby.
in the trash.
What was the name of the movie?
Batgirl.
Batgirl.
Oh wait, are you talking about the animated movie?
Yeah.
It was Superman. I own the fucking movie too.
If you
Damn it.
look
Just
up,
look up Superman animated the movie 2020. That might work. I don't know, 2020 something. But
yeah.
Honestly, it looks good. And like I said, Martian Manhunter is fucking. His design in that movie is one of my favorite Martian Manhunter designs.
they did that whole
Better than,
universe have
Justice
some
League
good
Unlimited?
designs, but the animation it just gets progressively worse. And then Young Justice, the last season of Young Justice, that animation was so terrible, so bad.
CW in that shit. That's crazy.
They had like a little school bus
Is
that
it-
looked worse than Miss Frizzle's.
Is it Superman Man of Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, he has a little pilot's hat on. It's fucking adorable. It's good though. It's really good.
So,
Lobo
yeah.
comes to Earth to kill him.
Oh, we watched that.
Yeah,
yeah, I've seen that.
I gotta.
Did you guys see the new ones, the Crisis on Infinite Earth?
No, man,
I
I
heard
ain't
that got
seen that bullshit.
Kevin's last. What's it called in there?
I ain't seen that.
I saw the clip.
Ever since they made motherfucking Barbara Gordon and fucking Bruce Wayne fuck, I'm like, get out of here.
You don't like to see people?
Killing Joke. First of
Oh, the
all,
Killing Joke?
why the fuck is Bruce Wayne fucking Barbara? That's Dick's girl.
So
So you ain't never
No.
they don't even
no.
they don't even like each other half the time.
Who, Dick and Barbara?
That too.
Dick and Bruce?
Yeah,
Nobody likes Bruce.
but that's the problem. Like
Why
Bruce
is Barbara liking Bruce?
Bruce don't have any. It's about power dynamics. You like I don't know.
No, this shit was weird and uncomfortable, and they didn't even need to add to that fucking story. That story's already fucking great. Why would you
And
add that weird part to it?
I think they were trying to give more depth because that's fucked up what happened to Barbara. So I think they were trying to give more.
yeah, but it's
They were trying to give more depth to Barbara. The sex scene was unnecessary, but that whole the prequel was fine. It was literally
Yeah,
the
that's
sex scene.
fine. It's the sex
It's
scene.
the
They
sex
didn't need
scene.
to add that. It's so
But
weird.
like I didn't care either.
She's like, that's your best friend's daughter, and you're like, yeah, let's fuck on
So
this
that's
rooftop.
so that's why you don't like Killing Joke.
No, I love Killing Joke the comic.
It was just
Read a
because
comic book. Don't watch that bullshit ass fucking.
The movie's
stupid thing.
fine.
I actually like the movie.
Yeah, I do
believe
too.
Movies.
You have you
what?
seen the Killing Joke? It's actually very good.
The
Fucking
movie's
trash.
very good. It's not that
Trash.
deep.
It's that deep. It's trash.
Yeah, but Nick hates Batman.
I agree.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you like
don't hate
you hate the
Batman at
Batman. I'm saying Batman stuff like
Why does it
Batman.
look like there's shit
I hate
moving
The
in
Dark
your
Knight
cup?
Rises because it's trash.
It
Doesn't
begins.
really
like
trash?
there's something-
does.
Oh,
like,
Batman
it's like
Begins is
little
trash
bits in
too.
there.
What's up? Wait,
What's moving in your cup?
what's moving in my cup? Oh, pulp.
Oh, Paul.
My bad. I was talking to Nick. My bad.
You got pulp in there.
Because I had Simply Lemonade.
Thanks.
Oh.
Simply Lemonade got that goddamn
All
pulp
right,
in that shit.
got you.
Anything
Hate that
else you
shit.
guys done this week?
No, I didn't. I don't got a fucking job. I ain't do.
No. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't do anything.
My best friend's in town also, so I had to.
Oh yeah, that's the comic one.
That's the TV show. I mean, the movie. But it's not that deep. Stop it. I'm sorry.
That deep.
It's not.
Let's okay. So I want to. It's kind of annoying because we gotta restate shit that we already talked about.
All good.
But
Well, fresh.
since Lear's here, that adds a little fresh little lemon to the to
But if
our
we're gonna,
Coke.
we should start off in order.
No, we start off with Jonathan Majors.
Oh, I meant like if we're gonna talk about the San Diego Comic-Con thing, we should start off with each movie that was announced in order, and end it off with the big firecracker.
You're the girl. You can do that.
You're the firecracker. So, well, we said Jonathan Majors. What you want me to say? You want me to say it? You want me to say it?
Go ahead and say it.
Bro, all right, man. Yo, I think
Ruh-roh.
that we have done Jonathan Majors a disservice.
What you mean we?
I'm talking
Right,
about
I
as
didn't do anything.
society. As society.
No, not me. What I do?
We were on here saying like, yo, bro. Well, we all were saying like,
I
yo,
think we're literally all
if he was guilty on it, then he should be,
He just heard her
reprimanded
trying to
for it.
push him
I
to the
think
car.
they should be not they, but I mean anybody who's been like treated like this, they should not be shunned.
Yeah.
They should not be pushed to the side,
No.
and they should not be punished. What they should be is more so like healed in a way. You
Well,
should be like, hey, let's talk this out. What's going on with you? Maybe we can help you out. Like what DC did with Ezra. They're like, hey, you got to go to therapy. You got to go to rehab. You got to go here.
Bro, they doesn't.
That was damage
You
control.
can't even do that because, like,
Hold on.
no
Should we
matter-
explain what happened to Jonathan Majors?
So
He lost his
some
job.
fucking TMZ girl. Well,
Go ahead.
No,
what
she
I'm
walked
talking
him
about
down. She
was
was-
some TMZ girl caught this nigga walking outside, and she followed this nigga and tried to guide his response. She asked him if he felt a way about him getting replaced by Robert Downey Jr., even though Ezra Miller and Robert Downey Jr. got to keep their jobs. And she was
Which
trying
isn't
to
even
get
true.
a headline
Robert
out of
Downey
this
Jr. one
nigga.
is different conversation.
She was trying to get a headline out of this nigga and like forcing, like trying to really point
Dig
him
into him.
into
yeah.
what
She
to
was trying to
say.
get she was trying to get, like you said, trying to get a headline.
She got
But-
a raise that day.
He
probably
was
did.
he was fucking taking
media,
around
media
That's what I'm
train.
saying. That's what I'm
media
saying.
train. Media.
That's what I said. I was like, that's why I said the last go around. But yeah, they chasing him.
No, they were
He
chasing.
should have just said a random ass story that was not
Say it
pertaining
again. I
to
know he wanted
anything
to
they
run.
said. Said he should have just started saying a random story, just like reading a book almost, but
Right.
nothing related
Once
to what
upon a
they're
time.
saying.
No, I
Yo,
think
this
he
was
wanted.
like Dr.
He
King's
wanted
speech.
to. I'm sure that he felt like there was a sense where he wanted to say something, but he was very
see it in his face.
he was very careful with his words.
Yeah,
But just in general,
I
You
feel
can't-
bad for him.
you can't do that shit.
I do.
Like the problem with this is the same problem. There are circumstances where it makes sense to cancel somebody.
Yes,
But like this cannot be a blanket response to everything that anybody does that's viewed in a negative light. Like, bro, like even what Nick just said is a valid like that should be how you treat somebody who's having a fucking mental breakdown, like Ezra
Rehabilitation.
Miller,
Yeah.
or like something like they're like going on a drug binge and they're like losing their fucking mind. Like that
Robert
doesn't
Downey Jr.
apply in this situation because they shouldn't have did anything with this situation. They
I
should have
agree.
waited.
they literally overreacted.
Yes, they should have just
literally
waited.
overreacted. The only reason why I understand the business aspect. They both were Disney / Marvel employees at the time, and it got so big, it got bigger than whatever was happening. I understand why Disney decided to pull the plug. However, you're wrong because it found out he didn't do anything wrong. He heard her trying to put her in the car.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. That
That's
finger jammy
it.
putting her in the
That's
car.
it.
Yeah.
Look, bro,
And he got charged with 3rd-degree assault.
Yes. So not even knowing all the facts. People
And that-
are
Can
like,
you look up what 3rd-degree assault
It's
is?
like
low
it was.
tier.
Yeah, but
well, you can
we're
look it
gonna
up.
we'll let Jamie look it up.
But no, I
Let
mean, I
Jamie
kind
read
of
it.
do like agree with what you said for the most part, because like think about it, like even if they hired him back and everything, I feel like she would have went on the press run and been like, "Yo, he was this type of person. Since we were both working at Disney, he might have used his power to like abuse it and everything." So it could have been a different story, but it was damned either way. Like,
yeah.
Jamie's gonna read up what it is.
3rd-degree assault is the act of intentionally or recklessly causing physical harm to another person. It can include using a weapon to scare someone. 3rd-degree assault is usually a misdemeanor, but it can result in up to 1 year in jail. The punishment is less severe than 1st and 2nd-degree assault.
That doesn't really say. Like,
okay, so like if I
what it
threaten,
is,
if
though.
I like threatened you, that would be like third
No,
degree.
yeah, threatening or pretty much just using any type of.
Yeah. So if I'm like, yo, I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm like, hey,
I threaten Mike every day.
you got a case.
I threaten
You got
myself
a
every
case.
day. Do I have? Is that 3rd-degree?
You could
You
could press a
battle
charge on yourself.
I
Yeah.
literally threaten.
That's like Ti versus Tip.
No, I think that,
David
I
versus
think
Antonio
Exactly. You in the mirror like
on my Two-Face shit.
I think that
that's funny as hell.
this shit is like they definitely overreacted. And then I mean, granted, like what people are saying is right though. I mean,
But
like,
nobody wants to touch him. Pause. But nobody he's like the hot stick right now.
hold on.
Go ahead, my bad. Go.
Robert Downey Jr. did get blackballed during his time period.
Yes.
So it's it's a false equivalent.
Yeah.
And then-
that was fake. That
Ezra
was fake.
Miller is
Yeah.
currently going through his.
Only as Ezra Miller.
They sit there.
I'm assuming that only Ezra Miller got away with that because he didn't get away with it. Didn't they already have a
The
lot
film
of it
was done.
filmed?
Well, they had
Yeah.
to do reshoots and everything. Like they
But it
put
was
so
done.
much stock into the.
But the problem is with at the time WB was shelving other movies anyway.
yeah,
So you could have just shelved this and called it a loss.
yeah, but it's part of the. It was going to be the.
and you were rebooting anyway.
you were.
They
with
weren't
it.
at the
You
time.
were. You were.
They weren't at the time. No.
Oh, okay.
They weren't at the time, and then that was when James Gunn jumped because Black Adam came out, and then he was like, at the end of his movie, he was like, Henry Cavill's back, and it was like, oh my god, dude, the revival. And then James Gunn got it. James Gunn got in. He was like,
no.
we're actually canning all this, but they already had a release date for Flash. It was already all set up. It was like a couple months away.
I was just
so they were just like,
because that
that
movie
bitch up.
wasn't even worth that shit.
You gotta think about
What,
that. Like you gonna
Flash?
take a $300 million L.
Literally, the only thing I liked about the
Yeah,
Flash
I mean,
was Supergirl, who was barely in it.
I like the act.
did
I
like
like.
her.
I like.
I
the-
really liked her.
I like Ezra
And-
Miller acting though.
and
still
to be
haven't seen
honest, Ezra being naked a lot of time, he
I
was.
thought she was with us.
It's so hot.
Wes.
Well, I was gonna say they probably they knew they could recoup 300 million easily from the movie because of the hype around it. So I feel like they probably just didn't.
How much did it make?
It don't. It didn't. It didn't. I don't even think it broke even because
Did
it made. I think it made like 400, and it cost.
I'm looking it up on
400 to make.
IMDb right now.
And then you also got to throw in marketing and everything and that shit too. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, regardless, though,
It was like
Like, so-
$200 million loss.
they were wrong for that. Like of those situations, of course, like they're not equal situations,
Similar though.
but
Nothing.
good.
they're
He won't even tell us.
It was 200 million budget, and worldwide it grossed 271 million.
200.
so they broke even,
Yeah, but it.
That don't matter.
but it
They
does.
wanna make
in
over.
in not wanting to make a loss on it. Like
You're
just
still in
want to
the-
make your money back.
What is
so
that?
you
The
don't-
red, the black? What is
They
that? The
knew they
red?
could like.
Bro.
It had a lot
Black
of
is
hype around
even.
it, so I feel like a lot of people were just going to see it.
I know
And
the
then-
theater was packed.
nigga,
The
I
theater
still
packed
ain't
with
seen
shit.
that shit.
You
But
good. It's-
I have not either.
regardless-
I've never watched it.
regardless,
No, I'm missing
the
nothing.
point of or like
That cameo shit show.
they had different
charges.
like situations,
Levels of severity.
but of the situations, Jonathan Majors was the
the
least.
least.
Like that was
That's
the
literally
lowest,
the
the crazy.
problem.
Yo, Robert Downey Jr. like broke into somebody's house and was like high as hell.
But
and
he
shit.
said this. We mentioned this on the last pod. Like Robert Downey Jr. when he got Iron Man was already like no one was fucking with him You said someone put his
Mel Gibson put up his motorcycle as
like he
insurance
was going through
because
his
someone,
era.
yeah, there was I forget what movie it was, but there was a movie the director didn't want him, and the insurance company wasn't going to insure him, but then Mel Gibson put his motorcycle up because he was such a liability with how he acted in the past.
What you think his motorcycle was called?
I don't know, but it must cost a lot of fucking money if the insurance company was
It's
like,
also
that'll do.
that was before Mel Gibson was going through his issues. Also,
Yeah.
well, he was reputable at the time,
Uh,
so whatever. But
but-
so like we again, it
The
goes
J
back
on
to
two
what
wheels.
But that's always the case.
you were saying. We're not allowing time to get the full story.
Yeah.
We're not allowing redemption or any kind of healing. Like whenever this case is, whenever someone does something or says something that is deemed wrong in public review, you know what I'm saying? We just cut it off.
Okay, but where do you draw the line on that?
murder and
Wait,
rape
wait
and murder.
until you
Get
know
the full
what
story.
fucking
Oh, I
happened.
thought you meant draw the line on letting people.
Bro, just
Yeah.
wait.
I meant that too.
Yeah.
All you got to do is wait, like especially in a situation
Not
like
every
this.
situation. That was
wait, hold on.
Go
So,
ahead, go ahead.
so
Subtitles.
some
Wait a minute,
person
you wait.
that you
Now
do
it's
not
time for one
know,
of Persia's rants.
some person that you do not know came out and made an allegation against a famous person, and you are swayed instantly because this person is a famous person
Yes.
to the side of the stranger.
Call back to one of our episodes. There we go.
And then like so and that's not to discount the stranger,
Mhm.
but wait to find out if it's true or not. Like
You
like
know-
people, like I was saying, like in our Lost Accidental episode,
Yeah.
like bro, people instantly just like it's like fucking the internet is like constant mob mentality, like constant hive
Whole lot of
mind.
mob shit.
Like where it's like they have the least amount of information with the highest amount of emotion.
Yeah.
So this nigga, for all that we fucking know, all we know, this nigga could have said, "Oh, I swear to God, if I was a white man," she was like, "Oh my God, what does that mean?" And then called the fucking police. And then niggas on the internet, "I swear to God, this is why interracial relationships shouldn't exist. Look at what he did to this
You doing the
beautiful white
accent.
queen."
You doing the accent with it.
Like, bro, like
Spoiled.
like we don't know.
Be my Coretta.
Bro,
Wild.
look, we not getting into that. All right.
Oh, y'all ain't never spit no game like that, bro. Sometimes you say shit you do not mean.
You know
in the
what?
moment.
I hear you. I hear you. However, you don't say that to a white girl.
You can say it to me.
I've said words.
You can say it to me, but real quick
Be
time
my
out.
Coretta, Nick.
Okay.
Be his Sean Penn.
Whatever you need. Whatever you need.
Be his milk.
Whatever you need. Whatever you need.
All right, anyway.
But look, listen, let's dive into a couple facts real quick. In all fairness, Disney did stick it out with him until the verdict.
The verdict, yeah.
They're the only ones that did.
Did they?
Yes.
They did.
Oh, yeah,
They
that's
did.
true.
Yeah, 'cause he
Because
was in Loki
everyone.
season 2.
Yeah, but everyone.
That was filmed already.
Yeah, but everyone. But they
thought they cut
still.
some of
They
his
still
parts out.
could have dropped him, but they didn't. They waited for the verdict. So I will give them that. Because as soon as it came out, everyone dropped him.
The army like dropped his
Army dropped his ad, his
commercial.
campaign ads. He had a movie about bodybuilding coming out. That movie
Dennis
got
Rodman
canceled.
movie that got
Everything got
canceled. Yeah.
canceled. So Disney did wait,
Michael
till the
B. Jordan
verdict. So
stopped texting
I will give them that. Michael B. Jordan may have stopped texting him.
Did he
I'm not
really?
part of the
Bro,
group chat.
yes.
It's a race thing. I'm
It's
not
a
part
black
of the group
man
chat.
thing. We know that shit, bro.
But also, there's people in the Marvels have done things
3-3.
where they did some terrible things and everyone just forgets about it.
Josh Brolin.
But nobody brings up those people. They bring up past Robert Downey Jr.,
Josh
who's
Brolin.
already, hold on.
Jeremy Renner.
Oh, that's the one I was about to bring up. Just let me get to it, though.
bad. Sorry, Tony asked the question.
Good. Well, we'll get to the answer. Hold on. Because we bring up old past people and someone who actually they got fired from their job after the movie came out. As the movie came out, and then James Gunn's like, "We're not bringing them back.
It was
We're not
about
bringing them
the
back."
no. Sorry, real quick. It was about how the movie was gonna be in the box office. They waited to see how much it was gonna make.
No,
before
but I'm
they
saying is
did their fucking
they're
verdict on it.
comparing. They're comparing Jonathan Majors to people who did get blacklisted.
Yes.
You're not comparing him to Jeremy Renner, who put a gun in his wife's mouth and bit his own child.
Yo, that's right next to
wait
Christopher
a- wait
Walken.
a-
Again, those are the accusations.
Wait a minute.
Those are the
Yeah,
accusations.
Wait a minute.
That's that was
I
Run
didn't
that
read
back.
that last part. I know the
That's-
first part.
that's
feel
right
like
next
he's
to
not as
Crispin
big of a
Walken.
name.
It doesn't matter because that's what happened. And
I know.
nobody's saying anything. And don't get me wrong, because I actually really enjoy Hawkeye. But like, why
And
is
it's
he
the-
not getting treated like this?
And it's the same studios.
That's what I'm saying. Like
it's
you
the
brought
same
up
bite
these
mark.
two other people, and also Robert Downey Jr. got brought back to play a role after successfully leading that franchise. So it's like,
We'll get into
where's
that.
your fucking point? But it's like, bring up Jeremy Renner instead. He
Yeah.
did way worse than any of them.
And he still
if he
technically
actually
has
did it.
his job. Like
Yeah,
he's still
I think the reason he has it
contracted.
is because
He
I don't
like
think
the only
anyone
OG
was ever
Avenger
brought to
left?
that. No, yeah, Thor.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Rumor
Widow
has
movie?
it there's they filmed a scene of Black Widow where Black Widow's alive.
How the fuck that bitch come back?
Original Black Widow.
You didn't see Black Widow?
No, I seen it.
Damn.
I'm fucking.
We
mad
was
I
there. We
did.
were there. We were
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Also, real quick,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
We're ranting. a
stop
lot.
being mad at Jamie Lee Curtis for saying that the MCU is in their bad phase right now.
Yeah.
She's not fucking wrong. Okay,
not
she has an
wrong.
opinion. It's fine. You cum guzzlers can calm the fuck down.
I
And
think
it's
she needs to
correct.
focus on
Why do
God
we keep-
forbid
You know
she
what
have
makes
an
me mad
opinion.
about it? It's clearly just people just being either sexist or racist because a Deadpool literally made a joke about it in his movie.
Crickets. Nobody said shit.
He danced to NSYNC. I thought that shit was whack as fuck. I'm sorry. I ain't
But
heard-
Jamie Lee Curtis
Shut up.
says his shit was.
I like
Jamie Lee
She-Hulk
Curtis
dancing.
said the MCU is what she said, bad or
They
mid.
said what phase is MCU, and she just said bad. It was-
And now we're all mad.
no one said a lie. Not a
Girl,
lie
bye.
fucking spoken.
Well, maybe she should speak about fucking Borderlands then.
The movie looks fun.
They asked her a question, first of all.
And also, who cares
I'm
about that
being a
movie?
devil-
They,
that
they
She's
asked
not
her a
wrong.
question.
Name a good movie from this phase. Go ahead. I dare you.
From this phase?
Yes, better than name a movie.
No,
from
hold on.
this-
Now you moving the goalpost, bro.
Okay, yeah, okay, fine. I'll name a good movie from this phase.
Guardians 3.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, James Gunn. That's it
Damn.
though.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
That's
You
it.
cannot
That's
do
the only
that.
good movie.
That
That's
was a
not
good
the
one.
only
That-
good movie from
The
this
animated
phase. Shang-Chi?
Spider-Man videos that are connected to the
Shang-Chi.
multiverse.
There we go.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi is from this phase.
No, it's not Shang-Chi. We're technically in phase 5 right now.
That's Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi's in phase 4.
Then what's in? Give me the movie. When I'm not even doing it.
Across
Jamie,
the
what's
Spider-Verse.
And I like
That's
the
not
Marvels.
Marvel.
I thought it was still tied into the
Not
MCU.
MCU. No, that's Sony.
What is?
Spideyverse.
Deadpool.
Oh.
And I like the Marvels. Him and me agree on it.
I said the movie was
just
okay. I
fine.
said Marvels was okay. I said
And
the story was super forgettable. The villains were super forgettable.
really about just
It was
getting
just
the girls
really
together.
cute watching the three of them together.
Okay, so No Way
Yeah.
Home, No Way Home is not in this phase. Then
No Way Home is phase 4, if I'm not mistaken.
I just gave you 3 movies that I like in phase 5. Can I get just next one?
Phase 5.
Yeah, I gave you 3
Fucking
movies.
trash.
It's a rough one.
It's not my favorite phase at all.
It's worse than phase 2.
Isn't Loki
No.
in it?
Hell
Yeah, it is.
no.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, look.
Huh,
I'm
Hell
talking
no.
movies. I'm not
Oh,
talking
okay.
shows.
I'm not-
Because if we're
I'm-
gonna compare movies to
We're
other
gonna
phases,
we're gonna
you
wait
can't
for we're gonna wait for that.
do- Now
Yeah,
phase 5 is worse than phase 2.
We're gonna wait for that. But go ahead.
Stand
go
on business.
Go ahead, stand on business.
Phase 2 got Winter Soldier.
Okay.
Phase 2 got Guardians 1.
Okay.
That's right there.
Bro,
Fucking
but
washes
phase 2
5.
got like fucking Thor 2.
Okay, and phase 5 has what? Thor: Love and Thunder.
And Iron Man 3. I would
Okay,
take
but you got
Love and
equivalents.
Thunder over Iron Man 3.
You're out of your fucking mind.
get out
if
of-
you're
all
taking
right.
Love and Thunder.
Bro,
over Iron
he
Man
wasn't
3.
even in the suit in the movie.
It don't matter. They weren't even in fucking anything in that movie. That movie was in trash and garbage. It was terrible.
We
You
go-
took Christian
go
Bale.
on to
You
the
gave him
next
the
point.
best villain, and you fucking trashed it. You made a bunch of little kids
better
get electrical powers
Thor
and
2
defeat him.
Iron
It's
Man 3.
terrible.
Who's the villain in Iron Man 3? Is it the Mandarin?
It was that glowy guy. I don't give a fuck about his name. I had more fun with that movie than I did Thor: Love and Thunder. At least I didn't have a floating head that looked like it was pasted on with fucking
Hey,
paint.
they corrected that. in
and it made
Disney
it
Plus-
worse.
in Disney Plus.
They corrected it.
They
They,
corrected that.
The movie
in
fucking
Disney
sucks,
Plus.
and you know it.
And the scene on the moon was good.
I would rather rub my dick through broken glass than watch that movie again.
Anyway, are we done with Jonathan Majors?
Jesus.
Free the guys.
Three to guys.
Yeah.
He gonna get a Tyler Perry movie in a
Swim
minute.
God.
That's, I said the same thing. I
Yeah.
said he just gotta deal
Wrong
with
way.
being canceled. Tyler Perry gonna put him back and pay him what he want, and then he'll get what he
He
want.
gonna be an abusive husband that slammed his white woman in the
yeah, he
car.
dark skinned, so he'll be in the abusive husband. And
Exactly. They're gonna give him a
and
bad
save the day.
wig and shit.
yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
I really liked him in Harder They Fall.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, he was in.
But yeah,
he's a
lot of
great
good-
actor.
Yeah,
Oh,
Love
he's
Our
a fantastic-
Country.
He's a
Last Black
fantastic
Man in
actor.
San Francisco.
I think he probably takes himself a little too seriously. I think that's probably the problem.
I've
I've
seen,
seen how he
just a-
dresses.
I've seen that nigga dance moves. He takes himself.
I've seen how he dressed.
No, I think he's just very. He's
He takes himself too
he's
seriously.
artsy. He's a very
Well, yeah.
unique.
Did you hear
person.
what his mom said?
No.
The reason that he keeps a cup, a mug,
coffee mug?
a coffee mug in his hand, is because his mom said that that guy helps him with his anxiety and anything, so he always just keeps it in his hand. He's been that way forever. That's what he said.
Yeah, he seems like an
Autistic.
eclectic person.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm one of them. So
So that's our thoughts and feelings on that.
No, we're gonna get back to that phase shit later.
anyways,
Oh, yeah,
Fantastic
oh,
that's
Four.
another episode. Are we doing no? We got.
We were just
over
going through
again.
San Diego. shit.
Yeah, so we'll do
introduce San Diego.
We'll do Brave New World first.
Oh yeah.
Brave
Yeah,
New
So the
World.
more clips I see from Brave New World, the more I get excited for it.
I'm right there with you now.
Yeah, I was already for it, but like the more clips they see and stuff. When does it come out?
It's got
February 14th.
February 14th.
They love putting black movies out during Black History Month.
Hey, they trying to get them sales. What's
It's
wrong
not
with
a
that?
bad. It's not.
What's
It's
wrong with
not
that? You
a
know,
bad
so,
play.
I mean,
hey,
it
white
works.
people got
Black
every
Panther
It
other
works
month.
every time.
Black Panther did $1 billion.
Right. They fucking drop Captain America on President's Day or some shit like that.
Yeah. Do it.
You know what? This is a good time for me to bring up my thing.
what
Go
the
ahead, go
fuck?
ahead.
We're in the middle of something.
Right, we're in the middle.
So, I have a question.
Fuck that drag. Fuck.
No, it's related.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
It's what I brought up after our false episode.
okay.
So you know how they've already heard this, but everyone can chime in. You know how
Is that a tattoo?
everyone
Touching his titty. Sex HR.
I am HR.
everyone
adult.
like the conservative people and like, you know, right-leaning people, they always get mad
Lean.
or they feel uncomfortable or whatever the fuck by like movies that have like a black character in it or like a black character take like is
Step.
is like Captain
Breathe.
America
Yeah.
or whoever.
Yeah. Let's get okay. I see how times in.
Okay. How do you think that people would be as bothered
Oh, that we're doing this again.
if if they didn't make it about the race? Do you get what I'm saying?
Wait, who make it about race?
So the movie, they in every movie, it's Marvel movies. Like, remember how I was saying before when we were talking about gay characters, and I said that like I like gay characters when them being gay is just a side note and it's not their personality.
Okay.
Every Marvel movie or like a lot of movies make the characters, like if it's a person of color, they make their race their whole thing.
Okay.
So it's like
Pause on that real quick. Please give me one Marvel movie example.
Captain America.
When it had made it about his race.
it's more so the show.
The show.
Made it.
Oh, you talking about Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
But I thought that was a true aspect though. Like nigga, they don't like niggas being Captain America.
Yes, but my point is that while that is true,
Word.
people watch shows and movies and shit as an escape. So
Sometimes.
usually. So
Okay.
Entertainment is a form of escapism. So I hear what you're saying.
So when they're like, so if a person is like, they don't want to talk about race or they feel uncomfortable talking about race and then they turn on a show, they don't want to watch you talk about race. Like, and there is no equivalent to that for white heroes. Like Captain America
So many
is
white
just
heroes.
Captain America. Iron Man is just Iron Man.
Well,
You know,
he
like-
gave reasons why he was
They
Captain
more
America.
so focus on his alcoholism.
They're like they have issues, but their issues aren't
white issues.
broad issues.
They're white issues.
No, they're individual issues.
Real
like-
quick, I will
like-
like to answer your question because you're asking like when they make it about race, like would they still be mad if they didn't make it about race?
I understand. Oh, wait, okay, hold on. I understand that there's a group that's going to be mad no matter what.
Yeah, I was
hear
about to
you.
say
Okay,
because in the comics
yeah.
they just
But
announced
I'm
that
talking
they didn't
about-
even make it about race, and people were like, "That's not my Captain America."
Yeah,
It's
like
like,
because I
okay.
mean, like even in there's a group of fucking losers who are going to be
They're clan
mad
members.
at no matter what. Like the people, like as far as I know, and I don't watch it, but like Hot D isn't about race. but they just are mad that they introduced black characters.
I
Like,
don't think that has.
No, they were mad about that. They were
I
mad
didn't
about
see
that.
any madness
Bro,
about it.
in the first season?
but I probably don't.
Oh my god!
I didn't. But that
Of
again,
what
that's
show?
not what I follow.
the
That's
House of
why
the
They were
Dragon.
mad about that shit.
Oh yeah, they're mad now. They're so mad about that show being so diverse.
They were always.
But again,
mad.
that's not what I follow on Twitter. That's why for you, when you ask that question, that's all I see on
You
Twitter.
got the check mark or something? Because that's all bro. My algorithm is
My
fucked,
algorithm
bro.
is nothing but comic book related shit.
Because it's different because he's a white man. You don't have to worry about that shit.
It's
I say
different.
nigga- so-
I think
'cause I
it's
say
just
nigga
different
too
from
much.
what I like and
Respectfully.
retweet.
Yeah. So it's different. So like
Well, yeah,
that
because
shit
mine's just
for
comic book.
us, but like also like respectfully, that's not like on your radar at all the time.
No,
like,
I'm not gonna
that
like
shit is
retweet
on our
racist.
radar at all times. Like even we don't try to be just existing, and then we can like I because like I be trying to I try to
You
market
don't
my
retweet
social
that.
media
That's true.
to be nerd shit only or shit I only enjoy.
Well, no.
But I always come across some dumb racist
I
shit.
see the racist shit. Mine's only about comic books, is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
So do
I
you
don't see the
engage in
House
it?
of D one.
Oh, I see the house.
No,
of
I
D.
engage in the racist shit about comic
see
book
it
stuff,
all,
but
bro.
I'm
It's
just
so
like
annoying.
saying
Yeah,
like
maybe I
you
should
sound
stop
fucking
engaging with it.
dumb.
That's probably why.
That's me just saying that. So I engage with it, so it shows up more. So then I'm just replying even more now because I'm just like, let me get in here, let me cut in right quick, talking about no, Miles Morales is Spider-Man, bitch. That's crazy
Emphasis
because
on
you're
that
not
bitch.
even a real father. That's not your kid.
No profile picture.
Well, okay, so
But anyways, I want to say to answer your question, it always has to be about race. Like, yes, only when it doesn't, if it's at a grounded level. Sam, and his experience as a black man, and then we'll use Rhodey also as an example. And his experience as a black man, what he does for the government, and what Sam's experiences with the government is. Those are very specific instances with these two black men who are two very different black men who had two very different experiences as black men with the government. So it's gonna be about race slightly because of how the world treats black men. And then you not only is the world treating black men a certain way, you're in the government, you work for the government or working with the government adjacent who treats black men a certain way. And then in Sam's case, he's fucking the poster boy for America where America don't like black men. So it's gonna be
and built off slavery.
yeah. So the racism undertones just have to be there for the characters just because who the characters are casted. You have to think of it in a way in more fantastical sense. Think about the X-Men versus Avengers, right? The Avengers get to handle certain things a certain way that the X-Men don't. Why? Because the mutants are discriminated against.
But that's
so they can't go jump and do shit and pop off. Like we saw that X-Men 97. They was trying to get Rogue. Hey, sit down, sis. What you doing? You doing too much. But Captain America could sit there and be like,
even in that
Hey, girl.
case, even in that case. So first of all, I mean, I feel like that would
You
kind
like
of be
that?
a plot hole,
Thank you.
even in the thing, because how the fuck would a normal person know if a superhero is a mutant or they were mutated?
well,
Like, how would you
They
know
don't
that?
care.
They-
And again, think about it as white passing people. The X-Men are very normal passing people. Beast probably gets the most shit because he's the most mutant looking mutants. Not all mutants in the comics look like the X-Men. Some have some people are just blobs and you can see their bones.
That's
you know,
all
some
he
people,
does.
some you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's people like the little boy who died when Magneto was
Leech.
protecting Leech. There's more mutants that look like him that aren't just human presenting.
Yeah.
Beast said it in X-Men 3, in the X-Men 3rd movie.
All right, now.
You
So-
done got me started.
Wait.
He said,
Okay.
you can't, when they talked about the cure, they were talking about, and Storm was like, you can't cure us because I'm mother. And Beast was like, you don't shed on the fucking furniture. You don't get to say how we handle. So like,
Yeah.
so
Poor
I say
Beast.
that to your question. It's sometimes, yes, we want to have black or POC fantasy, queer fantasy, whatever. But sometimes, depending on who's the characters and what the story is revolving around, that shit is kind of inescapable simply because of the history of America.
But at right now, it's not sometimes, it's every time.
But it's just the storytelling.
But like when you
sometimes.
talk about X-Men and Avengers are essentially the same thing, but X-Men was created with socio-political intentions in mind.
Yes.
Avengers is just fantasy. So
Yes.
you should, if you're going to have like something where you address socio-political issues or whatever, that's one thing, but there's no option for people not to have that.
Because
like,
they don't get to have the option because we live, unfortunately. If this is more fantastical shit, yeah, we don't even talk about race. You know, if Blade and, like I said this, if Blade and Brother Voodoo are fighting the demon together, Blade and we don't need to discuss the racial implications of how they should fucking kill Dormammu. Just kill him. Just kill him.
Good luck.
Good luck, but just kill him. We don't need to. Hey, but as a black man growing up in London, but hey, as a black man growing
I know
up
how to deal
in
with
Haiti,
Dormammu
they don't have to
in
have
the
that
dark
conversation.
but that's,
They don't have to have that conversation.
the conversation, but what that's my point.
I understand what
the
you're
conversation
saying.
does
Yes.
not always need to be had, bro. We know, we know,
But it goes
Well,
back
hold
to what
on.
I'm
We
saying.
know.
Well, hold
Some
on.
people don't
like,
know.
bro, I, like,
Yes.
bro,
Some
like,
niggas
Yeah,
don't know.
some people don't.
nigga,
People don't.
it is 2024. Everybody fucking knows.
Everybody does know.
No. Everybody knows
I was just
whether
agreeing.
they
They don't wanna hear
care,
it.
Why you yelling at
whether
me?
they care,
Whether they wanna hear it or
whether
not.
they want to hear it, whether
Well, I don't
they're
want to hear white
invested.
niggas' issues all the time. I always got to hear that shit.
But
Well,
that's
I'll
what I'm
stop telling
but,
you.
But wait.
All right, here's some black
That's
issues
what
for
I'm.
once.
That's what I'm
Try and come up
saying.
with those.
Like they don't have like movies, superhero movies where it's like an exclusive white issue. Tony Stark is just a rich dickhead. Like there was no white issue.
Can
with
I
Tony
ask
Stark.
can I ask a question? What is a white issue though? I'm white and I don't know what it is.
A white
Like-
issue?
like-
Exactly.
bro. Oh.
Exactly. No, that's it. Exactly.
But I want to know
That's
what.
it.
Well, no, I want to know what you like. I dead ass. Like I want to know what you think a white issue is though, because I mean,
I would say a white issue.
I can't
because like Trump with black jobs. No, I'm just kidding. That's just a joke.
what?
Trump with black jobs. I was like, what are black jobs?
You would get
I
hit
mean,
in Swahili.
honestly, that would be the equivalent. Would be like some kind of like the white perspective of like socio-political issues, like conservatism and like that kind of
So
shit.
that's the white.
They
oh,
don't
okay.
make
I don't have
those movies.
I'm just broke.
That's not a thing. They don't talk about that. You know where they talk about that? American Horror Story.
White
like
issues?
that's where a white person takes on socio-political issues and they address it like that.
Hmm.
Like they don't make superhero movies like that.
But okay, so are you? So I'm assuming you rather not have to hear the black man struggle.
No, I'm saying
In
that there like
fantasy.
it doesn't need to be in everything.
It's
we
not in
don't need to
everything.
touch on that every time.
I agree.
Every time there's a black
Yeah.
character,
I don't think
we
they're
don't
doing
need to
that in
come
Brave
back
New
to
Oh,
World.
no. I don't want that to be like that trampoline. They
I
fall
saw
on.
some kind of a so they mentioned something
I don't know,
about it in the
I'm-
No,
preview.
he just says
I
you're
feel
not Steve Rogers because everybody keeps comparing him to him because he was just he's a mantle of like perfection, not because he's white, but just because that
forgot who
man
was talking. Captain
just
America.
did some shit. He is white, but that's not why because we already tackled the race thing in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
But you don't. That shit
and
don't
its struggle.
just go away.
No, but I agree with Mike. Like we've already tackled that. We got that part. Now it's just you kind of
Prove yourself.
Well, not just proving yourself, but dealing with this new position you're in and the corruption that comes with it because it's the American government. So I think that's what Brave New World is about. I think it's more so dealing with that corrupt ass government, and you're like, God damn it.
Well, also, bro, you
Thought
also
we were smoother than this.
to Antonio's point, bro, he also has to deal with, as a black dude, you also got to deal with just being black. Like, yo, you got to do all those issues and you got to be black. Nigga, them niggas don't really appreciate
okay,
if you are
Yeah, but Mike
if you
is-
are toiled up for the task.
And this sounds bad coming from a white
Qualified.
guy, but Mike is like, why do you have to bring that into the movie? People are trying to escape that from real life. That's why
Well,
they're
some
going to see
people
the
want
movie.
that in their movies.
Well,
Yeah, some
not
people-
enough people want that in their movies. That is
How is that to
not
say?
enough people want that in their.
How was that to say when
because
Black Panther was $1 billion movie?
Black Panther wasn't about being
but
black.
also Black Panther
was.
is a culturally specific movie where
where in Black
we have
Panther,
to talk about the
Where in Black Panther
African
did they
beginning.
talk about the struggle? Africans are different than
Diaspora.
African Americans.
No, that was the whole thing of the movie.
Killmonger's point was
Killmonger's
the fact
whole
that
point.
they didn't come in.
But that's
about
why
black
he was the
Americans.
villain.
Yeah,
but
but
he
he
had a
wasn't
point.
wrong though.
And
Yeah,
that was,
that's
and
right.
it was not about race between those two.
No,
it
it
was
wasn't.
about
he
culture.
did, but he also
There
did
was a-
mention race in his like
Yeah, but it
Hundreds
wasn't,
of monologues.
But that wasn't his fucking struggle that he had to overcome. That wasn't his character arc.
It was about
Like,
being abandoned.
You know, like, it was his character arc was I'm a sad. Like,
I hear what you're saying. Like,
Like when he was at the
saying.
British Museum and he was talking
I'm
about
not
like
lying.
where you guys get these things from, his motivations were
but that wasn't
planted
his
in-
arc. That
No.
wasn't his arc. It was a comment he made.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the whole story.
That's his,
Like,
but
bro-
that's his. But that's his stepping stone. That is
But
the arc.
okay, but what I'm saying
not
is
the
that like
story.
you know that fucking thing like we never gonna beat the allegations.
Yeah, but
Like,
we never
if
gonna
you
beat him.
make everything, you are never going to be able to be seen.
Oh,
as
I don't want
just
everything. I
That's
don't
what
want
he's saying,
everything.
though.
I'm not saying it's everything.
you're never going to be able to be seen as just this character if your identity is always tied to this
The
struggle.
victimhood. The victimhood.
Yes, like
I know what
that-
you're saying.
That's why I'm saying, like, bro, yes, touch on it, like you can do the information, like informing part, but like I don't. Sometimes, like, I want to see the Black Captain America just be Captain America, like
You got to read the comic.
just be
Right
that,
over
like
Well,
like,
let's see this movie and see if he does that.
I'm hoping he does.
Yeah,
I feel like we are.
because
I feel
There's a
like
lot
we
of
are.
colors in there, you know. Like,
I don't
I
know.
understand what
The
I
black
understand
nigga
what-
shoots the white president.
Isaiah Bradley, the first black
The first
Captain
black Captain America.
Well, the first Captain
shot
America.
the president.
are you talking about the old guy?
Yeah,
Wait.
He didn't shoot. He didn't hit him.
but he shot at him.
All right, let's not trump this.
Wait, that was him.
He
Yeah.
missed.
What?
And
Yeah.
then,
That's why
and
you
then
tell
you
I
have
watched
the new
the trailer a
black,
lot.
and then you have the new black Captain
have to
America.
break down
Gotta
nothing.
clean up the mess.
Bro.
So I hear you.
Bro,
I
I'm
know.
telling you,
It's going to be.
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 What I just
Jamie,
said.
look up black guy struggle.
No, it's going to be.
It's going to be.
It's going to be
'Cause
because look,
because you
look,
can see it
why do you think he
happening.
did that? Why do you think
see
he
it
did
happening?
that?
I hear
Why
you.
do you think he
I
did
hear you.
Why did he shoot? Why did he try to shoot?
Kamala in office?
So
Oh,
Thunderbolts.
like he wanted to walk it like he talking.
No black issues in Thunderbolts.
Wait, hold on.
The whole cast is white.
No,
whole cast is
no, they're
white.
not.
Not.
Oh no, Ghost is in there.
Oh my God.
Ghost ain't white.
Who
Who
is
else
she?
is on the team?
I know
Ant-Man and the Wasp. too.
Ant-Man 2.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was Lawrence Fishburne's. No, she wasn't.
she was. He took care of her.
Oh, he took care.
That wasn't her real papa.
Wait, hold on. Are we done with Captain?
No, I was just fucking around.
Oh. Well, no, we can move on. We can move on.
I will say I am now excited for Brave New World.
Yes,
I just
moral
want
of
to
the
see.
story.
All I'm saying is, you know,
I want to see.
all
Red
I'm
Hulk.
saying is just like, you know, keep the
I want to see a
politics out
Black
of
Hulk.
all
It's called Brave New World.
all
keep the
I'm
politics
saying
out
is,
of
you
it.
know, keep
It's
that
literally
political
the entire
stuff out of
political
my TV shows. You
Even
know,
though-
We got actually got a lot of black people in
stand
that
up
movie.
for the Pledge of Allegiance.
That
you
actually
know?
sound like that Assassin's Creed shit that them niggas is going to piss them.
Bro.
They pay.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, we're not getting into that.
But
My
anyway,
bad, my
but
bad.
look,
Yeah.
no, they got a
Yeah.
lot of good black characters in Brave New World. We
a lot of black jobs. Yeah,
a lot of black jobs. The ones that
sorry.
they're
Yeah.
losing to
so
immigration.
good, so many. It's
They're
just
the
a-
ones that are
a
going
truckload.
first. These black jobs right here in Brave New World are the first ones to go when the immigrants come
I'm
over.
so exhausted. I'm sorry.
when the 15 million to 16 million immigrants come over, Brave New World will be a whole different movie.
I am excited. to see
Captain
it,
America
dog.
will be Mexican.
But it's like I told you at the desk over there. It's
They're not Mexicans. They're
it's
Venezuelans.
multiverse, right?
Venezuelans. What?
This is multiverse saga, right?
Multiverse saga, but we're still grounded. We're
This is
grounded
a
right
grounded
here.
story.
Which I think is refreshing is what we fucking need.
Hell
In
yeah.
the
what we need.
multiverse. Okay,
But
all right,
listen,
let's move
I
on.
was about to say, we can talk about my problems with the MCU right now, but we won't do it.
We got more shit to say.
But
we got
no,
more
I'm excited for Brave New World. They said Red Hulk looked great. Anthony Mackie accidentally leaked that the Green Hulk is in
He
here.
did. I did
He
get that
accidentally
shit.
leaked that. Yeah.
I think they did that on purpose, though.
I don't know. He Tom Holland that shit.
Yeah, I think that's like a little.
But I think it'll be fun. They said Red Hulk transforms pretty early in the movie.
he better.
So that made me happy because I'm like, if he's just at the end, like, what are we doing to build that up? Thinkers in, or not Thinker,
Tinker
no.
Wong.
The leader. I was about to say, I know he got a dumbass name.
Isn't
but-
Red Hulk is that? He's the military guy.
He's
isn't
the
he?
president.
He's the red one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thunderbolt Ross. Except in the comic books, he had a mustache, and then when he would transform, it would go away.
What?
Kind of like when Goku and Vegeta were turned Super Saiyan 4.
And
They absorbed their clothes and grew fur. Made sense.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but,
Dragon Ball GT makes
yeah.
a
So
hundred
Brave New World, since San Diego Comic-Con has piqued my interest, and I am excited.
All right, since we spent a lot of time on Brave New World, we're gonna have to I'm not saying speed run.
Yeah, wrap that shit up.
Yeah, just
Thunderbolts, just quick thoughts.
Yeah, quick thoughts.
I'm whelmed.
Whelmed. Okay.
I don't
your
know
thoughts?
too much.
You don't know too much. Quick
I
thoughts.
don't know much about.
You don't know anything at all. Quick thoughts. Cool. All right. Cool.
What
Now,
about you?
I just said cool.
Yeah, Thunderbolts.
That's it?
Cool.
That was my
think
thought. Yeah,
Thunderbolts is
cool.
cool?
I love villains when they're the main center of the theater.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of witty catchphrases. I feel like this.
They said Stephen Young was supposed to be in it, but he been back.
He
He
bailed
backed out. He was supposed to be the sentry. Now that other dude's the sentry.
But I'm whelmed.
Just said the other.
I feel
I
like
don't know his name.
why make
Shout out to
Thunderbolts when you know this is screaming Suicide Squad Part 2 the remix?
Because they got to do it.
Because that's
We
exactly
don't
what it
have
is.
to.
Because DC took a lot of shit from Marvel, and now it's our turn.
No.
Well, their turn.
What did they take from Marvel?
The team up. They tried to that
Are
Batman
you
and
talking about the
Superman. They
movies?
sped that shit up. That's the second time they sped that shit up, bro. They was like, you know what? Maybe we should do
Look,
like
we'll
a
just leave them
solo
here.
Batman movie.
No.
Nah, bro. Put that fucking Batman and Superman out.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's actually the other way around.
Yeah,
Batman v Superman was first.
Yeah, and then
And then
they
they
announced
turn-
Civil War.
And then they turned Civil War into an Avengers
Okay,
movie.
I'm sorry. Real
Who
quick,
got the dub?
what is Thunderbolt supposed to be about? 'Cause I see-
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad for Marvel.
So real
these
quick.
people aren't villains though.
Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
well,
Villain
Yelena
adjacent.
Belova.
we got the
is technically-
dickhead Captain America.
He's a villain.
How's he a villain? All he did is kill one guy.
He literally
So
got
he's basically just a cop.
He literally is.
Yeah,
he a villain.
So
He
they're
didn't, know
villains.
he didn't know his body cam was on.
They saw that shit.
So yeah, they've got
One
Red
guy.
Guardian is
Red
also
Guardian.
a villain. He's a Russian soldier, so he's a
Russian guy.
villain.
Wait, he's a
Yelena
Why is that-
Belova
Russians are
is a Black Widow.
Why is Winter Soldier in there?
Well, he was a villain. He killed people.
We don't know that part yet, but
Yeah.
they said so. Real quick, they did show a trailer for the movie at Comic-Con, but nobody really talked about it. And they said that they all get hired to do the same job, and they get tricked into fighting each other because they all get hired to go
I don't know,
retrieve
Antonio. That might cook.
Sentry. So they all meet up when she the trailer starts with Yelena Belova meeting up with her dad, Red Guardian.
Fine as
And she's like, he thinks she's DoorDash, so he doesn't even go to the door.
Ah.
And then he finds out it's her, so he's like, oh, fuck. So he tries to clean up his room. And then she's like, do you feel fulfilled? And he's like, yeah. But no, you can tell he doesn't. And then she's like, I find myself not feeling anything unless I'm killing someone. And then cut to like her going into this room, and U.S. agent, a.k.a. Wyatt Russell's character, John Walker, Johnny Mayonnaise, he's in there already. And then she's in there, Ghost is in there, and then I think the rest of them show up, and they all have to fight each other to save the Sentry because they all got hired, and it's like a trick from Val, and that's all we got so
So
far.
it's like a battle royale.
Yeah, so it's going to be a huge fight scene with
Oh.
them fighting together at the beginning.
That sounds better.
Well, that's why I'm a little bit excited
Then
now
I
as
get to
well,
team
because
up.
after I think about it, I do want more grounded shit, and that's going to be very grounded with a lot of interesting characters
none of
who have a
them is
lot
magic.
of issues.
None of them are magic really based. Everybody
No.
is either an experiment or it's assassin or
Yeah. But
So,
they
yeah.
all have like these very unique
Trauma.
issues. Trauma. Like John Walker has the serum in him and he's going fucking nuts. And he's just so angry all the time.
You're so angry.
Yeah,
I'm gonna beat
Yelena's
my black wife.
Why you gotta throw black in front of that?
Yeah, make a white movie about
no, I
rape.
think
My DEI wife.
his wife. I think his wife was black in the show.
She was.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
it was.
She was.
It was
DEI.
It was
Beat my
cringy.
woke wife.
Like think about that. That shit was cringe.
I'm gonna beat my woke wife.
Either way,
My best friend is black, just like the other Captain America. That shit was
except
so cringe.
his
is
black
Wes's
best friend died.
biopic.
Oh, wait a minute. Time out. Why did him and Sam become best friends? Because Sam lost his white friend and U.S. agent lost his black
They
friend.
tried.
Oh, but they
They
couldn't
could
do
not
it
like
again. They
each
both
other?
got a shield.
They tried.
Oh.
They both
'cause
got a shield.
Wasn't he supposed to be
Then
Captain?
they both
Yeah,
jumped
then he
his
killed
ass.
the man. Yeah, that was
They
a great.
jumped he
That's
got his
great.
white friend
Yeah.
and Bucky when they jumped his ass.
Yeah, but no, yeah. So they're all going through shit. Yelena losing her sister
Trauma
and kind of
bonded.
like feeling lost. Red Guardian not knowing what to do with his life, feeling useless. Ghost
Everybody don't
still
got a purpose.
fucking transporting through
What
dimensions.
is my purpose?
Yeah.
Dimension.
Well, they're all just like broken creatures.
Well, I mean, he was literally used, so that makes.
They
sense.
all were. They all were literally used.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn. Sound like a.
Yeah, they're all dry socks under my bed. So anyway, I'm excited for the movie. I hope you guys are. Anyway, Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Why wasn't Nova there?
What?
Why wasn't Nova there?
Why the fuck would Nova be there?
The girls playing the Silver Surfer. Yeah, the Silver Surfer. What
Is that her real name, Nova?
No, that's
I got Silver
Ruth
Surfer
Langmore.
Babes.
Yeah, why are you calling her Nova right
You
now?
know, one
Isn't
day,
her name Nova?
I don't
No.
think this is
I want to tell
Nova.
you guys an
what is
inspirational
her-
story.
Oh, no, I'm scared.
Silver Surfer. There was a pair of babes that I wanted. And
It's
they were
that
the
red
silver-
bandana you got on, bro. You acting like a
While
redneck.
he's bringing that up, you look like my dad. That's why he wears this bandana.
I'm not white or bald.
But you can be.
Wait.
That's true.
All right, go
I
ahead.
could be.
Go ahead with your story.
I seen Barry Bonds.
I got Silver Surfer babes.
What's the
Those
name?
are the only. Those are like my longest. The shoes I wanted
You got the Lawrence Fishburne one?
longest since I was in like 6th grade. I was like, damn, them bitches hard, and I wanted them, and I got them.
You got them?
So you can achieve your dreams.
That's what's up,
Yeah.
bro.
I worked
just gotta
hard
wake
and I
up.
got Spider-Man babes.
I got them for you.
He worked hard.
The white man taking credit for the black man again.
See,
Sounds
now
like
the
a cop-
podcast is about black issues.
Never not.
We're bringing it into the pie.
Do you
That
guys
is never
remember
not. This
those
is the black-
Iversons that had diamonds on the laces?
No,
I don't think anybody.
That sounds like a
knows.
black
Was that a
job.
Payless shoe?
No.
you're talking
They
about
were like
Marbury.
$3,000. They were like $3,000 shoes. They were on the back of an East Bay magazine.
Oh, I have never seen
I'm gonna look those up after this.
He probably got them bitches and probably sold them for fucking the
They
Kobe
came with
verse
the
or some
safe.
shit.
Anyway, Fantastic Four looks interesting.
I'm whelmed.
Did you guys see the leaked footage?
No, I did see the leak footage
You
of
seen
him
it?
like with the
Yeah. It was just like some shit they put together for Comic-Con. That was about it. But it kind of showed the chemistry of them all together. Kind of showed like a silhouette version of the Thing on a dating show. And then at the end, it shows Galactus's eyes looking in a skyscraper.
Yeah, glad he's not a fucking clown.
Isn't it supposed to take? It's supposed to take place in the 70s or something.
60s,
60s.
yeah.
Ah, boo.
So
The original
segregation.
like one that they were gonna do, I forget who wrote it, but was gonna take place in the 60s. That's why in Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, when he's seen John Krasinski's Mr. Fantastic, he says, I think he says like, didn't you guys chart in the 60s? They're making a little joke about the movie that originally was supposed to happen. It was supposed to take place in the 60s.
and this is based in another.
But this
universe.
is, it's in another universe, takes place in the 60s. It's kind of like
Not-
mixtures between futuristic and 60s at the same time.
It's a different universe than
Entirely, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Fucking
Multiverse.
I wonder who their anchor
Here we
being
go.
is.
I would go with Galactus. No, I'm kidding. Well, this Galactus is apparently the only one in the multiverse.
It's only one, like America.
How did
It's
they
only-
fight a Galactus?
It's only one. Of them.
They fight him all the time. My favorite fight between Galactus, and let me explain something really quick, guys, because this is one of my favorites. Okay, there is a little Fantastic Four cartoon that came out in the 90s, all right?
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. But in one of the episodes, Galactus visits Earth, okay? The Fantastic Four collectively get their ass kicked. Silver Surfer comes in, gets his ass kicked. Nova, one of the other heralds of Galactus, comes in, gets her ass kicked. Also, I think
When
she's
I
the
said Nova, you knew who I was talking about.
different Nova. Yes, there's also Nova of the Nova Corps. But then also Thor comes in, gets his ass kicked. Then
How long was the episode?
but look, 30 minutes. But look, the only cartoon appearance we have of Ghost Rider, he comes out of the depths of hell, looks Galactus in his eyes, and immediately kills him, and then just rides away.
They swear.
Swear to God.
Ghost Rider killed Galactus.
Yeah, Ghost Rider is an attack called Penance Stare. And so basically he stares at you in your eyes and you feel every pain that you've ever given on any person ever in life.
Damn.
Yeah, that sounds
You
like a
feel
Nicolas
all of
Cage
it.
role.
Holy
They
shit,
gotta
that's
bring
a
it back.
sweet ass. That would
Yeah,
be a sweet
Thanos
ass
made
thing.
him do it to him every morning before breakfast.
That's
Yeah, Thanos was like, hit me with that penance there, baby. And then Cosmic Ghost Rider was like, yeah.
And he didn't die.
He was
No,
like,
he
what?
ate that shit for breakfast.
Dude, I get him. He was like, what?
just bring that trauma up. Just gotta keep bringing it
Yeah,
up.
but then he did end up killing him later on in the comic, but that was besides
I
the point.
kinda wanna
But
see
yeah,
that
so
episode.
Ghost Rider, oh, I'll bring it up after this, bro. It's fucking hilarious. I watched that when I was a kid and I was like, dang, Ghost Rider is kind of sweet. I don't really know anything about him, but that was kind of cool. Who is he? And I think that was Danny Ketch Ghost Rider too, if I'm not mistaken.
Galactus eats planets, right?
He
Yeah.
does.
Plant eater.
Yes.
Well,
they
I-
were making fun of They were making fun of that in Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
They did you see the one where they stole
This
the
man brings
car?
up Rick and Morty every single
Wait,
episode,
wait,
by
I
the
haven't
way.
brought up Rick and Morty in months.
It's not
But
true.
that's what it is true. I will,
We're going to watch the last
It's a-
episode.
I'll get
and
rid of
see.
It's a trope, but you haven't brought it up in a minute.
no, but it's they like stole his car, which his car is sentient, and
You talking about Summer and Morty?
yeah, Summer and Morty and
I remember that shit.
Cutback. And then the car like tricked them, and then he was like, "All right, it's time for my joyride." And then they were like, the car was doing all this fucked up shit, and then it took a planet, and then a Galactus popped out and started like trying to bite after the planet. And they were like, "How is this enjoyable?" And then
He doesn't enjoy it.
The car was like, "It's usually the kill." And then it like flew behind Galactus and shot its fucking brains out. It was, and then measured it.
Rick and
And then it
Morty
was like,
is
"Oh, this was a small one."
Rick and Morty is fucking crazy.
Galactus is a monster though. He's a beast. He's strong.
But,
as
I
fuck.
saw the clip that was in. Did y'all see that clip from that where you can see the eyes? That
Yeah, it's what
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
looking out
yeah,
the-
that was
yeah.
fucking dope.
I actually
Yeah.
like the cast of Fantastic Four. I know you're not really a fan of it, but I really like it.
No,
I'm a Pedro Pascal
He doesn't
fan.
like it because
And,
there's no hot gay candy in it.
literally that's the
You don't
reason.
like the Human Torch? You don't think he looks
No.
kind of
you
cute
got,
with his little button nose?
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal? You don't think
That's
he's
literally
there?
the only reason I'm like.
You don't
and,
like Sue Storm?
and he wasn't even my no. That's just,
What the fuck? Why
Everybody
you looking at
else
me
is
like
It's a
that?
weird
basic.
question to ask Antonio.
I still could like
Exactly.
objectify women just as much as anybody else. I just don't
Oh,
want.
shit.
I
yeah,
just don't
he
wanna
up
hit.
there with me.
Let's
He
bring
just
that
like
back.
men. Gotta
Even
read your
Pedro
friends better.
Pascal as Mr. Fantastic, I'm like, man, but I just like Pedro Pascal. So like I'm supporting him as just a fan of his
As an
work
actor, yeah.
as an actor, but as him as Mr. Terrific, I don't really see it.
Ooh, Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic,
I'm
I'm
feel
sorry.
like it's,
you about to make everybody mad,
I'm
Mr.
like,
Terrific
whoa.
Black.
Do you
as
feel-
Mr. Fantastic, I'm not enthralled in anybody in any of the cast of Fantastic Four so far, and that can lead into our next conversation about Doom. I'm whelmed.
He's whelmed on Doom.
I'm so
I mean,
whelmed.
Persia was whelmed also.
I
Very
didn't say I
whelmed.
was well.
He was very lukewarm.
No,
on the
Burgess
topic.
said he don't like it.
No, I said I'm in the middle.
Yeah,
I said I gotta.
Let's
A
go
vote-
over our
no
feelings
vote is a vote for
real
Trump.
quick.
That's what people keep telling me.
No vote is a vote for Trump. It's an interesting
Somebody
sentence.
told me that at Taco Bell. Like, bitch, give me my burrito. I want to fucking hear this shit.
It's not a vote for Trump. It's a vote for whoever wins. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Anyway,
No, no. But let's start down the line.
Don't have enough belief in. Sorry, that just shows people don't have enough belief in Kamala.
Oh, I thought you
So that's why people say that.
I thought he was taking a selfie. Like, we're in the middle of a pod, bro. Come on. I really thought.
But no, let's go down the line with how we feel about the Robert Downey Jr. being casted as Victor Von Doom.
Victor Von
Victor
Doom.
Von Doom.
Don't do that
I'll
accent
start
again.
because I
I've left
probably
you,
has the harshest critique of it.
Well, you want to
Um,
start with? You want to start with? Yeah.
Yeah, start with you.
Yeah, go.
So I'm whelmed. I don't like how they did Jonathan Majors. And I understand this is a multiverse saga. I understand the business aspect with Disney. Hey, the last two phases ain't be hidden as a whole. How are we gonna close this shit out? We need to get a bang, and we need to guarantee $1 billion on both these movies. Who gives us $1 billion movies every time?
Russo brothers.
No, not even Russo. Robert Downey Jr. He's the face. We don't know who the Russos look like.
I know what they look
We
like.
know.
I was about to say,
They're fat
they
and
were,
white.
My
they
nigga,
were
we
in
know,
their
but
own movie.
The average fucker don't know who the Russo brothers are.
They look like someone just kind of roughly
do
made
just
them
look.
with Play-Doh.
They look.
God damn.
They are very normal looking men.
I love them to death, though.
Yeah, they're very normal
Arrested
looking
Development, everything. They're fantastic directors.
But
They did
like
do
I
Arrested Development.
understand the bigger picture of it. However, it is lazy. It is disappointing. And as I was saying in our false episode, Victor Von Doom is the one of the people I'm most excited to see, because he is the villain. He is stock villain territory. Like, he monologues. He's mean to just be fucking mean.
Absolutely.
He's egotistical. He's smart as fuck. He's just everything about villainy that we like in our villains is Dr. Doom. And I have no doubt Robert Downey Jr.
Fucking ugly, bro.
Go ahead.
Damn, you said that on the mic?
Right.
I would
Oh,
at least
I'm
give
sorry,
us
I'm
also-
enjoying something.
also-
That's my orgasm face.
Also, he's sitting right here. He said that shit to his
I need
face.
Tiffany to confirm that.
How dare you? How
Oh,
dare
no.
you?
I just dared.
You look like my dad, so fuck you.
Damn.
Toss the ball around.
We never did that, but he does make food and sends me pictures of it
Come
all
on,
the time. It's
sport.
fucking hilarious. Sorry, keep going.
Anyways, I was just
Let's go, champ.
And again, while I'm not really excited for the casting choices of Fantastic Four. So I was hoping to get something to just draw me in. The way people are just like hooked on whoever is cast for whoever. Like I was excited to see Doom because Doom was one of my favorite
Who
characters.
did you want to see as Doom?
I didn't have a fan cast for Doom because I was trusting the machine. You know,
She ain't gonna follow the paper.
because they haven't.
They gonna follow the paper, bro.
Look, while I'm not excited for the Fantastic Four cast, I have no doubt they'll do fine. I have no doubt they'll do fine. And they're all the top tier actors or the all up and coming, the it people. No, they'll be fine. I'm not worried about
really
it.
good.
But just no one has pulled me in. No one of that cast has pulled me in yet. And like again, Doom is like apex. So I was just excited for just a new blood, someone who can just pull you into the role, pull you into their world, see their mind. We know Robert Downey Jr. can play arrogant. We know his vibe. So it doesn't have me excited. And it doesn't have me excited. It's actually boner killer. I was like, I was like, oh, they doing it? Multiverse. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You can already see when Tom Holland's character sees Victor Von Doom looking like fucking Iron Man, you already know the reaction.
It's gonna be
We
fire.
know it and we haven't even seen it yet. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to just pull me in. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's kind of what I've been feeling with the I think you said this, just they don't care about the story no more. They don't care about, like, I get it, capitalism, money, bringing the money in, but like, care about the story you writing, care about this universe you are building. Stop making it so easy. You're making it too easy at this point.
But I think they built this universe. I mean, they've cared, obviously, if they're 20 years in and
but
staying
it feels
consistent
like
with
they stopped
what's it called?
caring.
They plateaued.
Yes.
Of
course,
they're
everything
not putting
plateaued.
any heart into anything.
They're not
anymore.
putting any heart
They're
into
not.
anything anymore.
They don't give a shit anymore.
But that's what I said. I said that.
And it's up to the actors and the production, the people behind, like the mid levels, I guess, even though they make billions and whatever. It's up to the mid levels to actually put that energy into it. So,
I mean, I said that before though. Like that's like I've said I don't think that they make bad movies. I just think they make like
Generic
bubblegum movies. Like,
yeah.
yeah. It's like that follows a formula, and you know the formula. You can see
And that's
it.
what, and like we said this on the false episode, you know, where Eternals was a break from that, but it went too far left. But I enjoy it.
But I think when you
But, like,
have something as big as that, just speaking as business wise, like you can't really take
I get it.
risk. You can't really
That's what I'm
take
saying.
because once you
It
take
all-
risk, like
you can
get to
take a
issue-
risk, but keep that heart you had originally.
Yeah.
No, but that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like when you like even building a whole universe on a failed act, not failed. I'm not saying he failed on somebody who isn't in the graceful light like he is, building it on Tony Stark like that as being Robert Downey Jr. and everything. It was a risk. That's a risk. But like when you are Marvel is Marvel number one franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Currently, yeah.
They made
You
like,
got
30
so
billion.
many. You got so many people to please, so many investors
Yeah.
to please, and everything that you can't take risks. Our risks that we're gonna do are in the show.
That's the problem, and that's how they got themselves into this mess in the first place.
I just
Caring
think
about-
when it's artists, anything entertainment, once you get too big, you either have to
Yeah.
go one way or a certain way. We had this conversation with Drake. You either go one way or a certain way, bro. People say like Jay-Z said, yo, I made $4 million. I ain't been robbing like common sense. Like, yo, niggas ain't really trying to be. Niggas want to make money, bro. People ain't really trying to make the risk and be like, well, we don't know if the audience is going to see it or not. Like, we might as well just fucking put Robert Downey Jr. back in
But
there.
also, I also said I think Robert Downey Jr. was already going to be in it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think they just made them pull.
I'm
their
actually
hand.
glad that
could have
it's
been
not Iron
that
Man,
could have been a reveal
You said it's
later
not
on.
who?
I'm glad it's not Iron Man.
Oh, like
To be
he was,
honest
like,
with you.
saying like he
Because
was
Oh, I
everyone-
think he was probably cast as Doom from jump.
Well, so
But
I have a few
Matt
theories on that now.
Shankman said, who's the director of Fantastic Four? Matt Shankman said he's known about it for the longest. So I think he was probably already cast, and it was going to be revealed. But the shit with Jonathan Majors and Kane
That was like solidified.
forced their hand,
solidified it.
or forced their hand to like, hey, we need to make sure these niggas get here.
If you want to talk about, we'll get to your point, Nick. But if you want to even talk about like the multiverse, they've been taking, like y'all, like Nick just said, with Damn Me a Good Phase 5 movie, they've been taking L after L after L, and sometimes
I get it.
We gotta just speaking of this business wise, because like as a fan. I mean, I'm not too mad about it. I mean, it was kind of like predictable when the nigga kept saying, when he won his Oscar, he kept saying, well, I might go back. You never know. I mean, if they call me, if it's right, I'm like, yeah. If you got comments, you could probably be like, yeah, he probably gonna come back. You don't know that. But it's a safe bet.
I said the same shit. I said the same shit in the fucking False episode, bro. People don't go see Marvel movies for the actor. They go see the movie for the movie. So this can, like... my opinion of it is I am going to withhold judgment because I do think it is a cheap move. I think it's a safe move. But I think that like as long as I kept saying, like as long as they don't show his face, I don't think that, I think it'll be fine. But no matter how, like whether he's from a different universe, he's a Tony Stark from a different universe, or he's a Victor Von Doom, but he looks like Tony Stark from a different, like, no matter how the fuck you frame it, if they show his face, it's going to be like a weird thing.
Yeah.
Like, because
they're gonna show his face.
Like, I think they will, but I don't know how that's gonna come across.
Like I said, I think that's gonna be the end of the movie kind of cliffhanger.
Maybe because like
they knock the helmet off and say someone get one good hit on him.
But then but like, bro,
I think he's gonna end with him in his battle world, and he's gonna be, because again, like this one dude said, he always fixes his face when he gets godlike powers. So it's gonna end with him with his battle world, and everyone staring. There's gonna be a camera view from behind him, and everyone's just staring like,
oh, you talking? Okay, the Dutch angle,
Tony.
But like that's lame as fuck. I said that, bro. That's lame. Like, bro,
you gotta send your
because you have to.
Then.
Now you have to fucking intertwine
all of this.
You have to intertwine. You have to explain it, because otherwise, there's no way that it's gonna come across.
This is literally
you have to explain. Like, you cannot have Tony Stark show up as a different person and not explain why that's Tony Stark. Like, and I think about it, but it is. Because that's why they're reacting like that.
So us I think us as diehard fans are like, we're gonna be very critical of it. But like, even a casual viewer, I'm not talking about like as a diehard fan, because I'm not a fucking diehard fan. I'm just a fucking logical thinker, and I'm thinking like, if you and I said use the same
those
example.
dick writers in Hall H,
if you go 30 years into the future or whatever, right?
Yes, I was there.
If you go 30 years into the future, when this shit is like, this is not a contemporary issue. And some fucking 15-year-old is like, oh, I want to go back and watch those old Marvel movies. So then they start from the beginning, and then they see this guy, and then this guy is here, and he becomes the biggest guy. Then he makes the ultimate sacrifice. Then he shows up in 4 movies later, and he's like, and you don't understand. You don't have context.
Watch the movies, kid.
You don't have.
It's been like 7
That's
movies.
My point. Like, if they don't, they have to.
They gotta explain.
They have to explain it.
Sure they will.
Otherwise, it's not gonna make sense.
There's no way that they're not gonna explain it. They know they have to explain it.
If they show his face, but it would be better to just not even show it. Like, use him as an actor,
like I
but
said,
not
if they show
as
his
a
face,
character.
it's got to be scarred up. This motherfucker's got to look like Play-Doh. I'm not talking about the god.
Even though like this multiverse saga has been a little confusing,
it is.
It hasn't been confusing. It's just been lame.
But what
lame and confusing?
It's
to me,
just been lame.
This is
better multiverse stories out there.
I think this has the potential. It could go well or it could backfire.
Yeah,
like they're trying to be safe, and then a lot of times, like when you play shit safe, like you just fucking use the example of musicians.
Yeah.
Like, if you use the example of musicians, when musicians play it safe for too long, they fucking fall off. Yeah. Like, so if you do this, like it could work though. I'm not going to underestimate Marvel though. So that's why I'm going to reserve judgment until we see more.
It's either going to be really mid or really great.
Also, real quick,
expectations are high. They're going to be
they're peak, especially now. But and real quick, just to double back real quick, I just realized as you were talking about Kang, the reason why I liked Kang so much was because Jonathan Majors is a black man and he's playing Kang, but his character transcends race.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
his
Yeah, because he comes from a time where it don't exist no more.
like Kang is
Yeah,
like
the nigga's purple in the comics.
I know what you're talking
like
about.
Well,
he-
no, he's a white man in the comics. He just his mask. Yeah, he's Reed Richards' like great grandson.
which Jonathan Majors could be Reed Richards' great
Well, yeah,
grandson, no
you're
matter
all the way
what
down the
race he
fucking
was.
line.
Yeah.
Shit mixes up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It only takes
it's a-
it only
it's a-
takes like two or three generations to completely erase
He was
that.
like in
Anyway.
year 3000. But me, I'm excited for Doom.
Yeah,
Robert
yeah,
Downey
throw your-
Jr.
throw your
Doom.
theories out
And it's
there.
for selfish reasons. Because I love Robert Downey Jr. and I just want to see him in more stuff.
Never heard of him.
So, well, I recommend a couple
underrated
movies.
actor.
I recommend Chaplin,
Very this indie actor.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. He's in a couple of small films called Iron Man.
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer, very small, very independent.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I know I love Robert Downey Jr. and I just want to see him and shit. So that's me being excited. Plus, I love Doom. It should have been Doom from the beginning. Shouldn't have been Kang.
For real?
Yeah,
Really?
Kang. In my opinion,
to see Kang,
look.
Wanted
In
to
my
see that too.
opinion, no, I like Kang. I've had Avengers issue 8 3 times. Sold it every time because I'm greedy.
Oh,
Yeah, but I love Kang. I've loved Kang for years. He's a very interesting character, and I love his like his design. Dude, his comic book design is fire. It's not peak, but it's fire. Sabretooth is peak.
Mike hates you, dog.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
I hate you, bro.
I'm a dead name him. Mike can go fuck off.
go ahead. Keep going. Keep going.
But
Who's Mike, you pink bitch?
you caramel bitch. But yeah, I could have went a different route, but I didn't. But anyway, let the person with knowledge talk. Kang should have been a Loki, where he's like very in the storyline. He's more of a mid-class villain, and Doom should have been the Thanos.
Well, they tried to make him a villain in Ant-Man. Well, they tried.
Yeah, they tried, and then he got beat by ants.
Those were some big
Well,
ass
he
He
hands.
got
got
1,000 years
beat
old.
by he got beat by the explosion. The ants fucked him up.
Yeah,
They fucked him up.
Didn't he get sucked into a portal?
Yeah, he
He
got
got
killed by
sucked
the
into
explosion.
like not the
They
quantum
shoulda
realm, but it
killed
was like the.
motherfucking Paul
I keep
Walker.
forgetting what it's called, but I don't care.
He's not dead.
But he was just
He's not dead, but he
wasn't-
should have been
was just
Loki.
a Kang, wasn't he?
No,
Yeah,
he
but
was
he's
the deadliest. He
He's
was
the Kang. He's the one they all feared,
But
and
I
they all
thought-
kept in hiding from.
I thought that Kang was the most reasonable Kang or something like.
No, he's the most evil.
I thought
No,
he
I
who
thought that-
remains was the most reasonable.
No, I thought that at the end, like there was some kind of a warning or something where like he was trying to stop the other Kangs from coming through.
Yeah, because he wants to be the Kang.
What's
So
up,
he
Wes?
was like, "It's on sight when I see you." Bow. It's on sight. Bow.
Damn, man.
Was he
So-
going through killing
Guess
other
we'll never know.
kings?
He
No,
was
I thought he
trapped
was-
in the trapped in the quantum realm because they sent him there
Yeah, they sent him there and
because
I-
he's
yeah.
a dick, and they were scared of him.
Bro, I
I
swear,
hope this got
I
this
swear, I gotta
No,
rewatch
they all
it.
got
I
hyped
don't
up
want to,
because they
but
were
I might
like,
have to.
at the end, they were like, "He's dead. He's gone. We're free. We can reign." They were cheering. That is a group that was over like 1,000
That was
people
a Coliseum
cheering because this man is dead because now they can go do as they please.
But bro, I swear,
No,
at
he's
the-
that-
not the reasonable
that
one.
was-
Watch it
I swear
again.
That
at-
was the end of Loki that you're thinking of, because He Who Remains said, "I'm the most reasonable."
Yeah, he
of
who
the
remains
Kangs."
won the war, and he was keeping it in check so that these kind of Kangs wouldn't come out. He was like, that's why he was pruning timelines and shit like that, so that he could keep the evil Kangs at bay. He who remains was the reasonable Kang, and they killed him out of anger and pettiness, which released all the other Kangs. But then Kang the Conqueror,
So it was like, see you soon and shit.
yeah, he was like, "I'll see you soon," because he's technically with time travel, he doesn't necessarily die. He's just gonna come right back. But yeah, no, Kang the Conqueror is like the other end of the spectrum for He Who Remains. He Who Remains was trying to keep a balance. Kang the Conqueror is just that. He is a conqueror. So he is the one who's like, "I'm gonna come through. All this is mine." And the small realms that exist in the subatomic level,
Bro.
mine too. And the ones that exist over there, mine too.
All this,
Bro,
we lost all
we
that for
gotta-
a finger.
I gotta go back and just watch the
But Doom
because I
won.
swear, bro, because I
wanted to see
swear
that
he
shit,
said
though.
something. He said something that implied like he was the least of their worries, because which would make sense because he was he was died or whatever. Like he got wrapped up at the end of that movie, and then they showed all the other ones. So like they were going to continue with Kangs after that, and it wasn't going to be him. So
He was gonna come out. He wasn't dead.
I gotta watch the end of it because bro, he said something like. But I can't remember what it was. We got to go back and we got to watch that. But go ahead.
Yeah,
can
we'll have
watch
to
it.
suffer, but okay.
We'll suffer.
I said just the end. We got
All right,
we got
just the end.
streaming.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
We get
But no,
You
I
admit
think
it's a bad movie.
it's a bad movie. But Doom
I
definitely
didn't
should have
think it
been
was
the
a bad
big.
movie. I
It
did.
wasn't after
It lost my
after
interest
careful
very
consideration. I do like it, but it's not a good movie. I like it because it's so fucking stupid. And I know MODOK is terrible in that movie, and that's why I love it.
Awful.
But no, I think Doom should have been the big
it's
bad
like
from
the
the
fucking
start.
goat situation. It always like gimmicks like
Oh, you talking about the
MODOK
goats?
and like the goats from Thor. Like,
Yeah.
okay, you take the Joker and you just take it too
Those
far.
are white
Yeah.
issues.
But I mean,
Those are.
what couldn't they? They could have been building up to. Well, no, they kind of framed it like he was going to be a Thanos.
Well, yeah,
Like-
it's Kane
yeah.
Dynasty.
What
yeah.
they were saying, like, yo, he's a Thanos level villain. Like,
No, they should have stuck to that. I mean, yeah, he's a fucking pretty big villain, but again, when it boils down to it, Doom is the villain, like Antonio was saying. And again, like I gave a couple examples on the what were you guys calling the episode again?
The false.
The false episode. In the storyline Judgment Day, when the new Celestial that was created by the Avengers, X-Men, and Eternals, a couple of them got together in the body of a dead Celestial and brought him back to life, and they used the likeness of Tony Stark for him, which was a terrible fucking idea. Who the hell approved that is fucking stupid. They should use Cap. But anyway, he's judging everybody, and if you pass judgment, you get to live. If you get judged, you die.
Tony Stark for that.
Yeah, again, but anyway, we're just gonna escape past that. Anyway, he's judging everybody throughout the comic, and it's time for him to judge Doctor Doom. He shows up to Latveria. He's like, he tells him, just admit Reed Richards is smarter than you, and you will pass judgment. And Doom looks at him, laughs, and walks away. And the Celestial's like, Doom passed himself. I conclude. And just
But
was like,
Reed is-
say less.
Reed
telling me
is
to read
smarter
this
than
shit?
him, isn't he?
Reed is smarter than Doom, in my opinion, and in most people's opinions,
I
in
think
comic book
in
opinion.
comic book
I was about to say
opinion.
in comic book, yeah, he's
He
smarter
is.
than him. But Doom is so egotistical that he won't admit that.
Yeah.
He
I can attest
refused
to
it.
that.
They've
He
had
just
beef
tricked.
since college.
We just had the storyline. I just read the final issue today called Blood Hunt, where Blade gets taken over by an old vampire named Varney. I think that's his name. And back in the day, Varney wanted to become a god, so he tried to use Wakanda to become a god. And it backfired. He was trapped, and then he was in Blade. And anyway, long story short, Dr. Doom, his country's the only country that was not affected by the Dark Realm, the only country that was not had lost no civilians, no vampires were in there, the safest country on the planet. He had planned way ahead of this. In the final 2 issues, he tells Doctor Strange, I know a spell to make the dark magic go away and save everybody. He goes, all you got to do is make me Sorcerer Supreme. And Steven looks at him, he's like, you planned this, didn't you? And he's like, all you got to do is make me Sorcerer Supreme, bro. He's like, all right, but you got to give me a word that when you save the world, you got to give it back to me.
So did he make him?
He goes, you got to give me your word, bro. When I make you Sorcerer Supreme, once you save the world, I get that shit back. He says, you have my word. So makes him Sorcerer Supreme. Doom does his shit, saves the world. And then Steven's like, all right, you got to give it back. He goes, the fuck? He goes, we have different meanings of save the world. He was like, bye. And just shoos him away. He was in ghost form because Doctor Strange was dead at this point. But he's just like, bitch. And now he's Sorcerer Supreme.
Doom is Sorcerer Supreme?
Doom is Sorcerer Supreme, and the next big events that are happening are all because of him and him being Sorcerer Supreme. But I'm reading Infamous Iron Man right now. I got 2 issues left, and that is actually really good. And when you said you think that they had Robert Downey Jr. as Doom a while ago, I don't want to say it was back then because the comic came out in 2017. Endgame came out in 2018. But he says something in there where he's like, because he wants to be Iron Man, he's trying to be a good person and make up for all the wrong he's done. So Iron Man was just taken out of commission because of Civil War II. And so Doom was like, I'll take up his mantle. Somebody's got to. He was like, this guy was a poster child. He's a good person. Everybody believes in him. He's like, I'll do it. And I was like, no, the fuck you won't. And he's like, what are you talking about? He's like, I'm basically Tony Stark, but evil. And I was like, do they read this and go, Robert's gonna be Doom.
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
think it's I think it's very arrogant of humans to that like you can write this whole all these different universes, all these different levels of villains, and the worst guy is still a human. The
Well,
worst
I mean,
guy
but
of
yeah.
all of them, even
Oh,
giant,
you talking about like in
Yes.
comic book form,
giant
like no matter
metal
what.
fucking
Yep.
But we are the worst.
like
That's human nature.
Humans are the worst.
We are the
Human
worst.
nature is like that's what they
Conquering.
constantly say in comic books or like superhero magic medium and fantasy medium. They always talk about that like humans are the worst.
it's hard not to, bro.
Attack on
we ain't
Titan.
never gonna beat that.
But-
Foundation.
but we're great.
Not to the alien show.
But there's something they were saying that in Eternals, you know, they poisoned and blah blah blah. But there's something about them that I have to save. No, please kill
Stop
us.
dick sucking ourselves.
Please kill us. I'm over it.
We
I'm
are
tired.
not that special.
We're not.
I never thought we were, but yeah, Doom is that special.
Fuck that nigga.
Doom is that
Calm
nigga.
yourself, child.
That she's
Fuck
that
that
girl.
metal ass bitch.
He'll kill you in a
In a
heartbeat.
would.
heartbeat.
And I'll still and I'll go out
Heartbeat.
like Johnny
Bro,
Flame.
I did not say that.
he said you can quote me. Okay.
Okay.
Who I'm about to make a name for myself. Dog.
Yo, that shit is retarded.
Oh my god.
Channing Tatum,
Channing
bro.
Tatum.
Channing
I shot
Tatum.
right out of my daddy's nut.
He said, "You ready?" I shot out of my daddy's dick ready. What the fuck are you saying? He said, "It's been a while since I watched Sling Blade." One more time, please. Dog, Channing Tatum is fucking Gambit in that movie is pure perfect.
That movie was
I
very
love
needed,
Channing
very
Tatum so
needed,
much.
man.
Fucking love
Needed.
Channing Tatum so much. But yeah, Doom's that guy. Everybody look out. Doom's coming for you. Also read Infamous Iron Man. I got 2 more issues left. It is not what this storyline is about to be about at all.
Well, was that the one where he switched brains with Tony?
No, that's that fucking what if issue that nobody cares about.
That everybody keep fucking talking
Yeah,
about.
again, nobody gives a shit. No, Infamous Iron Man came out in 2017. It's
No,
after.
if it's the storyline, you guys got to come up with here and say sorry.
If it's the storyline, then it is a cop out because it's fuck. Nobody gives a shit about that. No, Infamous
interesting
Iron
to
Man is Iron Man gets taken out. He I forget what happens to him in Civil War 2. He gets fucked up and kind of is taken out of commission, put on life support, and there's a hole in there. Somebody has to take over as Iron Man. Riri Williams. That's when she comes in.
Riri Williams?
Riri Williams.
You know who Riri Williams is. Quit acting.
Come on, that was the
No,
best
that
part of
name
Wakanda
is
Forever.
hilarious.
That was
Her
the best
name is
part of
Riri.
Wakanda Forever. But she comes in. She's
When
kind
is
of.
Iron Man coming out?
I don't know. I hope so soon.
It's done.
They
Like,
gotta wait.
No, because like the rest, like, you know, Wanda's
They
been
do gotta
done.
Wait for the socio climate.
Not
to
Wanda.
God, wait till after the election.
Agatha all along.
Agatha, yeah.
Yeah, we
It's
get that in
it's
September.
It's one of those things that's been done.
Yeah. You said wait till the election.
Wait till after the
Wait till the
everything
to
is
the
cool.
socio-political.
Yeah, they ain't gonna want to
calms
see no
down.
black girl magic.
Hell no! Turn this shit up. Oh, my
I
god!
think, man,
Especially
They
Magic,
just announced Iron Man
Hey,
2.
nigga talk about, hey, you want to see Civil War 2? well, let Trump lose, and then they put
I didn't
out
like that
Ironheart.
storyline.
Same month.
I didn't like.
They
Get this
surprise
bitch
release.
out of here!
I'm-
Sorry.
Yeah.
Black bitches can't be smart.
Bro, no, but that's literally what these comments be saying, bro. Like they did never
Well-
seen a black person ever.
Riri is currently, isn't she the smartest person in the main
She's like
universe
on,
right
she's
now?
on Tony Stark
Just
level.
smarter than Tony.
No, she's smart, and actually, that was actually adorable because she had a conversation with Doctor Doom. She was like, "I need to stop him from being Iron Man." She goes, "She's ruining the legacy of Tony Stark, or he's ruining the legacy of Tony Stark." So she pulls up in Latveria. She's like, "I'm looking for his ass," and he's just sitting there, and he's like, "Well, you found
You
me."
can tell she a bitch. from
And
the
she's
start.
like, "Shit, I didn't think I'd find you." And he's like, "Didn't you go to college and drop out?" And she's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Don't do that. Go back. There's something you can find there."
You're a child.
And she's just like, "Wait a minute, what's happening right now?" And he's like, "I'm trying
Did
to
we
tell
just
you."
become best friends?
Bro, it's actually a really nice moment because he's very caring in the comic. Like he's trying his best to be a good person, and it's not working out too well because everybody hates him. But understandable.
I hope
But
she
she's
gets to
just
see
sitting there.
Iron Man.
She's super confused because she's 15 in the comic,
Or Doom.
and Doom is this is her first time face to face with Doom, most dangerous person in the universe, and he's just like, "You should probably go back to college and finish that."
doing that superhero
He was
shit.
like, well, he was like, "I found it below me."
Well, he got
and
some
he's like-
morals. Oh, yeah.
yeah, oh yeah. I mean, again, when he was ruling Latveria and all that shit, he wasn't a bad leader per se. Like,
A few people died.
he took care of his
He was
people.
tough, but
Clearly,
fair.
he took care of his people. His country didn't get attacked during fucking blood hunt, even if he may or
And
may
if
not
it
had a
does,
hand in
like
that.
when you fuck with Latveria, You
fuck with Doom.
You fuck with Doom. That's what I'm saying. Doom don't fucking play. This man.
You seen the first Fantastic Four movies?
Yeah.
Okay.
He looked good.
He looked good.
He looked good. That was. I'm not gonna lie to you. The character design
wasn't
for
bad.
the Fantastic
Yeah.
Four,
Oh my
the
God,
first
it was the
one,
third one.
really
First,
good.
second one.
Fan Four Stick. Fan Four Stick sucked.
Oh my God.
God
You
damn
never
it.
do
I
that
wouldn't say
shit?
it sucked. I was just.
When they came up with the team name.
It was like, okay, I got a team name.
No, he said. Oh, he said something like, "Oh, we're fantastic."
We're
And he
fantastic.
looked at me and said,
Say that again.
"Say that again." And I was like, "What?" Yeah, it was so stupid.
No, I thought he said they didn't do it. And then
No,
credits
he
roll.
said it. No, he said
Did he say it?
fantastic.
He looked at
he
him
looked
like,
at him
"Say
and
that
said,
again."
"Say that again."
So stupid.
It
Yeah.
was fucking
I
terrible.
mean, I liked Michael B. Jordan as
That was cool.
Boo.
he was good as
Who was Sue Storm?
That one lady,
Who got killed in the House of Cards?
maybe.
Oh.
What's her name? I forget it. I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
Nobody likes Fan Four Stick. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody wants to
I
know who the
didn't hate
cast
it.
that
It
was.
wasn't that deep.
It's that deep.
It wasn't that
They
deep.
were superheroes for the last.
That was
10
my
minutes.
least favorite Fantastic Four movie. I really liked the first.
Yeah, I really hated that. And then like, I don't know.
Kerry Washington.
Trash.
Kate Mara.
Yeah.
Kate Mara, that's her name?
Yeah.
She was in this. Okay. All right. Anything else you want to say?
Anything else you want to go?
Any
Question,
Doom
comments?
theories you got? You know?
No, I ain't got none.
Persia, anything?
Lot.
No DEA or DEI shit? You wanna say?
Stop, y'all.
No, we not.
No, I'm
I
actually
gotta hear this shit until
like
November.
like hearing
Hey,
Oh,
any cat they put in those
Hearing
movies
you
is
guys-
DEI.
hearing you guys talk about Doom actually makes me look forward to seeing
That's why I
it. So
don't give
do
a
wanna
shit
see
who's
it.
playing Doom. I just want to see someone I know who can play Doom.
Yeah, I have no doubt.
Play
Robert
Doom.
you want to see an Oscar
I
winner?
want. I
Robert
don't
Downey
give a shit about
Jr.
the Oscar. I just want to see him portrayed the right way.
Robert Downey Jr. is
That's
gonna
all I
do
want.
fine as Doom. I just had a different vision in mind. I wanted to see some new blood. I wanted to. That's really what it is. But because like Doom is when you picture comic book villain, it's Doom. It's not.
Who's also the godfather to
Oh.
their daughter.
I really think that writer strike and the pandemic really fucked up
Oh, that's
Marvel,
literally the problem.
MCU,
It fucked up a lot of
like
shit.
Literally the
whole
problem.
like thing. Like I'm
And
pretty sure
then,
they had a
so
hell
then,
of a lot
yeah,
of shit
it was
related.
not only like a socio issue and then all this other shit, but then them trying to like overly produce and overly.
Yeah. And they're burning themselves out.
Yeah.
They had to take
Yes.
a year off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that I really think that
Yeah. They should have
It's
took
way
a
more
year off
damaging.
to actually write a good script, but
they just took
neither
a
here
year
nor
off.
there.
They took a year off trying to get that shit in theater. They took a year off trying to get fucking Black Widow in theaters.
Like fucking
My
the
bad.
writer strike was like
Not the
COVID to
question.
Chipotle.
Wait.
Them niggas never recovered from COVID. Bro.
It was a couple.
Them niggas
I
been
still eat
trash
Chipotle.
ever since.
I
There's a
still
couple
Chipotle.
niggas that ain't, that's never survived.
I might get
or-
Chipotle tomorrow. Now that
Hell
you brought
no,
that
them
up,
niggas are
I need that burrito.
garbage.
It's expensive, but I get that double meat, double cheese. All I get is queso, shredded cheese, and double steak, bro.
Hell no.
That bitch fat as fuck.
I'm good.
I'll kill myself with it.
All right, you
But
niggas
yeah.
ready to wrap this shit up?
Yup.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
had a lot of good points. I'm
Yeah.
very proud of us.
And just to end it, I'll end you with a small thing from work where I made myself look kind of dumb. And I asked a patient, because I work at an eyeglass store, he's trying his glasses on. I said, how's your vision? I said, is it good enough to join the Avengers? And we'll see you Space Cowboys later.
Wow.
Didn't Vision die?
Shut the fucking thing off.